My fellow Americans, today on the State of the Union address, I'm here to...
Joe, you demented fossil, this isn't the State of the Union address. This is the beginning of our Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow series. Get your head out of your ass and take your pills, because this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, Pokemon games ever made.
We're not even through this goated intro and you're already being toxic. Donald Jesus Christ, the only thing you were right about is that this game is one of the hardest Pokemon games ever made. It doesn't hold your hand, it doesn't give your Pokemon undeserved experience for not battling. Or when you catch a Pokemon and without some grinding, you'll get destroyed by the Elite Four or your rival in the endgame. We all need to focus up, or we will never be Pokemon masters.
Barack, what the hell is wrong with your voice? Did you catch the China virus? So much for 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
No, I didn't catch COVID, Donald. This is just the editor's first time using 11 labs. And he found a shitty clip of me on his first try. I also spoke a lot in that last clip, so he wasn't going to waste the characters.
I have no idea what that virus is doing to you, Barack, but in the meantime, I think I have the best idea for our trainer's name.
If I can get back in this, I'm just going to take control really fast and come use the name of somebody undefeated in presidential elections.
Seeing neither of you can be trusted to pick our name, I think we should be POTUS. Seeing it's a position we have all held and contains no bias.
I'm good with that, Obama. However, it doesn't exactly strike fear into the souls of our opponents, so I'm adding an exclamation point at the end to show everyone that we are fierce and not to be messed with.
Sure. Whatever, I guess we can do that. Especially because you hit enter already. Then what about our rival's name?
Gary was always a dick in Generation 1. He was an actual enemy and somebody we wanted to destroy. Let's name him Putin, as that is a good representation of how evil he was.
Good shit, Joe. Putin is a perfect name for that piece of shit. It will definitely give us that extra bit of motivation whenever we battle him and his dumbass Eevee.
Thanks, Donald. And when we beat him, we won't just kill his Raticate. We'll also take his Corvette full of teenage girls. They might be a little old for me, but I really am in a slump right now. Can you believe the local preschool banned me from coming by anymore?
Joe, shut the fuck up before you actually get yourself impeached like Donald, or worse, get us demonetized on YouTube. You are not to talk about underage girls smelling hair or anything else creepy during this series. Do you understand me?
And just like that, the bar couldn't be set lower as we start our journey. As long as we limit Joe's cooking, Barack, we should be all right, but we have to keep an eye on him when he's actually awake.
Shut the fuck up, you two. I'm the President of the United States, if you had forgotten. And by the way, wait, what were we talking about again?
Holy shit, Sleepy Joe. Wake the fuck up, take some pills, and lock in. You're controlling our character in this first episode, and we need you on your A game and not your walking up the stairs to Air Force One game.
Oh my God, it's a Pikachu. But wait, this old man is going to steal him from us. Barack, quick, pull up on him Grove Street style.
I'm not going to even begin to unpack that, you racist bitch. That old man is Professor Oak, and he is saving us seeing you rushed into the tall grass without a Pokemon, you dumbass.
Relax, Sleepy Joe. You know that Pikachu is going to be our first party member in a minute. You're about to turn 800 years old, so you've probably played this game 100 times. I told you not to get the off-brand dementia pills from that guy at the bus stop.
I'm just a little rusty is all, Donald. It's all starting to come back to me now. After we get our Pikachu from Professor Oak, we get to bitch smack Putin in front of his grandpa. And I can't wait to humiliate that little bitch.
As long as you're right in the head, we believe in you, Joe. However, if you lose this fight, I've got Bush on speed dial, and he'll replace you faster than you can hit that ice cream button on your desk.
Don't you worry about me, Barack. I've been the best Pokemon trainer since the Great Depression. Of course, then we didn't use actual Pokemon. We trapped street rats in tin cans and threw them at our opponents. Of course, they banned that in 1932, but hey, wait, what the fuck is this communist doing? He's stealing our Pikachu, guys.
That's it, I'm calling Bush. You had a good run, Joe, but it looks like you won't reach your 1,000th birthday. Barack, go get the ice cream. I'll get old Betsy, and we can do this in the White House backyard, Old Yeller style.
Donald, you idiot, there's way too many Secret Service agents lurking around for you to do that outside the White House. Anyway, Joe, Professor Oak was going to give us an Eevee, and that's what Putin stole. Since he stole that, he gives us the Pikachu he just caught outside. You're going to have to fight Putin now, and if you lose, we're replacing you with Bush.
There's no way I'm losing to this dictator. I'll show you guys I can handle this run, and I'll start by sending his Eevee to Lavender Town. In the meantime, we need to name our Pikachu, and I think since he's not here, and he never will be replacing me, let's name Pikachu George, so he'll still have a lot of screen time in this series.
I actually think that's a good name. Maybe you are starting to come back, Joe. But don't get too cocky. It is very possible to lose this first fight, and we're definitely resetting if we lose to this asshole.
You will have the speed advantage in this first fight, Joe. The best way to go about this is probably just to spam Thundershock until that overrated rodent faints. Also, can you stop mashing the A button? We're trying to beat this game, not memorize every bit of text that Oak says to us.
My bad, guys. It's go time for the greatest president in American history. I'll prove to you all that I will soon be a Pokemon master. I'll send this smug bitch straight to the gulag. I do feel bad for this Eevee, however, as he would have been ours if not stolen. Because of Putin, we now have to subject it to the equivalent of the electric chair. It's a shame for it. I'm feeling no mercy today. Daddy Biden is here to fuck you up.
That's the killer instinct we need if we're to beat this game. Welcome back, Sleepy Joe. And it looks like you intimidated him to the fact that we got a free turn, one huge advantage for the presidents. Quit now, Putin, if you know what's good for you.
I agree, Joe. It's looking good so far. Good shit. You've already got this Eevee down to half, but it did lower your defense, so watch out. A critical hit could be bad news for us right now.
Relax, Obama. I got this in the bag more than the 2020 election. 2 more Thundershocks should finish this. Shit, that was a lot of damage, but no worries. We should be able to finish him off with this next move. Oh shit, it's alive. Guys, help me. I'm fucked. We're gonna lose. Ha ha.
Joe, just breathe and look at the game. I admit you got really lucky that Putin decided to tail whip you again, as a tackle would have probably meant we lost, but you won. It's over. Good shit. We've made our first step to becoming Pokemon masters. Some nice experience takes us to level 6 and pretty close to level 7 already.
I agree with Donald here, Joe. You got lucky he only used 1 tackle attack, but you still won, and proved you can be a valuable part of our team. I fully believe the 3 of us can beat this game together.
Ah, guys, look, George is escaping. He either hates us or he found oil. In that case, lead us to that sweet Texas tea, my yellow rat friend.
While he probably does hate you, relax, Sleepy Joe. This is one of the main features of this game, as Pikachu follows behind you. It laid the groundwork for Pokemon following the trainer in future games, and it was such a cool feature to have for the first time.
I remember seeing commercials and advertisements for this game that showed all the things Pikachu could do, and it made me want this game so badly. A game truly ahead of its time, and you can tell Game Freak wasn't going to just rest on the success of Red and Blue. He may be apathetic towards us right now, but that's also how the anime started. This game did such a good job of not only replicating the anime, but making you feel like you were actually Ash.
This game is bringing back feelings deep inside of me. I'm Ash Ketchum, and I will be the greatest trainer in the world.
Joe, shut the fuck up and relax for a minute. I know you love 10-year-old boys, but we need you to stay focused. Head to the Poke Mart in Viridian City so we can get Oak's parcel and be allowed to traverse into Viridian Forest.
You got it, Daddy. Donald. Also, while I do love 10-year-old boys, I definitely prefer 7-year-old girls. The way their hair just...
Holy shit, I'm just going to stop you right there before Chris Hansen comes barging into the Oval Office. For the sake of everyone here and your 2024 election hopes, I think we're just going to skip until you get back to Pallet Town.
Barack, you silly goose, you're not a wizard. You can't just jump through time like you're in the movie Click. Wait a minute, how the fuck are we back in Pallet Town? Barack, have you been Christopher Walken this whole time? How come you never told me? We could have made huge money on Bitcoin and the Cubs in 2016.
For fuck's sake, Joe, Obama is not Christopher Walken, and this isn't an overrated movie from 2006. Yeah, I probably just lost half our viewers, sorry about that. But the point is, we can edit this video in Adobe Premiere to skip some filler parts of the game, like traveling on a route we've already traveled on. Nobody needs to see us electrocuting level 3 Pidgeys and Rattatas on our way back to Professor Oak.
I really have no idea what you're talking about, as I'm still trying to figure out this fax machine and this new doohickey called email, but I'll do as my advisors and Kamala say to do all the time. Smile and nod. Also, why the fuck is Oak giving us an encyclopedia? Reading sucks. I prefer the movie.
All right, I think I found the problem here. Joe, your teleprompter was unplugged. It's just rebooting right now, but as soon as it's done, you should be as good as you can get, which is the IQ of a second grader, but it's still an improvement. But Joe, while that reboots, Oak just gave us the Pokedex so we can complete his dream by getting data on every Pokemon. Going to be a tough reality for him when he learns our goal is just to catch what we need to beat this game, not carry out his deathbed dream.
Joe, don't forget to visit Putin's little sister so we can get the town map before we leave this small town for good.
Sniff a little girl's hair and play with her toys? Don't mind if I try that in a small town. Get it? Because of that country singer who got in a lot of trouble, but everyone learned his name thanks to it.
And just like that, I'm skipping until we get back to Viridian City before we get banned on YouTube. Hopefully your teleprompter finished rebooting during that trip so you stop saying sus shit like that again, Joe.
It's operational now, Obama. I'm sorry about that. Now that we're back in Viridian City, I think we should load up on some pokeballs, potions, and antidotes for the trek through Viridian Forest. Can I also catch the Pokemon we planned on?
While it's good that we should have 3 operational team members going forward, what are you talking about catching the Pokemon you planned on? Barack! Did you make plans for our team behind my back?
It was nothing personal, Donald. It was just an idea that came to my mind when you were in the bathroom shitting your brains out for 30 minutes after your daily lunch of 5 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and a large Diet Coke.
That truly was a legendary shit. Also, Joe, tell the Secret Service that the Oval Office toilet is clogged. I forgot to mention it earlier, my bad. But getting back to the point, what Pokemon do you want to catch?
Pretty much every Pokemon Yellow playthrough has the trainer raise the 3 starters because you can... Personally, I think that's boring. And I want to have a team of Pokemon most people don't use in this game. I was thinking for this episode we catch a Nidoran so that it can learn Double Kick at level 12, defeat Brock, and eventually become a Nidoking. While it's a popular choice, I didn't want to raise a Butterfree and have that be replaced. For our bird, I wanted to go with Pidgeot, so that means catching a Pidgey here. I just think it's one of the best bird designs Pokemon ever did. A true home run on the first shot. For the remaining 3 Pokemon, I think we should each pick one. What do you think about that? Also, this old fuck really just didn't catch the Rattata. What a fucking loser. Time to retire.
I actually really like that idea. You must have got your own teleprompter, too. They really are a great investment. Along with Pikachu, we should have some really good Pokemon to start out this run. By the time we get to Misty, we could easily have a Nidorino on the verge of evolution after getting a Moonstone and a Pidgeotto that can get some good levels fighting the bugs in the forest. And let's not forget Pikachu, who will be our centerpiece to defeating Misty. Good shit, Barack. But Joe, do you think you can catch 2 Pokemon?
It might be a little tough for me, seeing I haven't taken a nap in 3 hours, but I should be able to power through it. I'll get the Nidoran right here, and then get the Pidgey. After that, we should probably call it an episode. What do you guys think?
That sounds like a plan to me. They're all under level 5, so this will be the easiest thing you have to do. The entire run, Joe. I think for episode 2, I'll go through the Viridian Forest and then level up our team a little off screen if I have to, so Obama can have a family reunion with Brock at the first gym.
Fuck you, Donald, you racist piece of shit. Brock and I aren't related. But I definitely would have no problem taking on the first gym. It's a big responsibility, so I should be handling that. Also, Joe, we found a male Nidoran, so this is the one to catch. It's also at level 4, so that's a perfect level for us.
I'm on it, Barack. George is strong enough that 1 Thundershock can put it under half, so we should have no problems catching it right here. And let's go! First try, boys.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, Joe. A future Titan of our team has joined us. Brock won't stand a chance against Nidoran. What are we thinking for a nickname?
Great job, Joe. You've really woken up here, no pun intended. I'm thinking we name him after someone who was strong. Not just strong, but a fucking champion. How does Arnold sound after the Terminator himself?
I actually really like that idea, Obama. Nidoking, a.k.a. Arnold, a.k.a. the Terminator, will strike fear into the hearts of our opponents. That's why I'm adding a bunch of exclamation points to show how much fucking business he means.
Donald, you need to stop putting exclamation points on the end of everything. First our trainer name, now just spammed on our Nidoking. We aren't doing that again. If you want to do it on your choice of Pokemon, fine, but not on anybody else, understand? Also, Joe, next up to catch is Pidgey. Do you want to heal the team up before you go find one?
With all due respect, Barack, take a chill pill. It's a Pidgey, and we have George and Arnold, 2 badass Pokemon who can handle for now a weak bird. I'll head up Route 2 so we can find one, catch one, and then call it an episode. I'm starting to get really tired, but I should be able to take care of this, no problem.
Joe, why do you have Pikachu leading? Thundershock will one-shot any Pidgey.
My bad, Obama. I'll just switch in Nidoran on this first turn. It's a Pidgey. What's the worst that could happen?
Joe, you keep calling Pidgey a weak bird, but it's a future member of our team. It couldn't be weak if it's something we want to catch.
It's weak right now, Donald, but it won't be after we finish training it. Even a weakened Arnold should have no problem getting it into yellow. Wait, what the fuck did it really just critical hit me?
Holy shit. Joe switched to George before Arnold faints. Pidgey is faster and one more gust will kill it. Are you fucking serious, Joe?
Jesus fucking Christ, so much for a weak bird, right, Joe? You let Arnold faint. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Okay, fine, my bad. Mistakes were made. But look at the bright side here. Pidgey is clearly strong and will be a great member of our team. I'll just chuck poke balls at it until we catch it, seeing George will one-shot him.
You sleepy geriatric fuck. You better hope George doesn't faint, or I'll make sure you don't make it to 2024 myself.
You see, it's all good, Donald. We caught it. I'm sorry I let Arnold faint, but I won't let it happen again. We now have 3 strong team members, and the Pokemon world doesn't know what's coming for them.
It's only the first episode, and I guess you did catch both Pokemon and beat Putin. I'm going to let this one slide, Joe, because Melania told me to work on my anger, and I don't want her to beat me if she hears I killed you. Obama, do you have a good name for Pidgey?
Honestly? No. I should have been thinking about this.
Good thing we have our old friend Time Skip, since none of us are creative. And spoiler alert, everyone, after sitting here for 5 minutes, we didn't think of anything good. So we just went with Bill, since we already named Pikachu after Bush.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with us, but let's look at the bright side. We beat Putin, we have half our team, and we're ready for Viridian Forest. This is a great stopping point, so let's rest up and Don.
Oh my God, look at these 2 little
do your
girls.
thing in the forest next episode.
I'm going to sniff their hair, yay.
Yeah, we're definitely ending on that. I got you next episode, Obama. And to all the viewers, I'm sorry if this isn't the best quality, but this is our first time using 11 Labs, but we had to give this a try. We welcome all suggestions so we can improve. See you next time, everyone. The future Pokemon Masters have begun their quest. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of our playthrough of Pokemon Yellow. On this episode, I, the great Donald J. Trump, will be conquering the vast and dangerous Viridian Forest.
Okay, Donald, let's not act like you're going through Victory Road here. Viridian Forest is just the first trainer-filled area to navigate through. Joe got us a solid team in episode 1, so we should be able to get through here with no problem. Also, if you haven't seen episode 1, you can check it out here on the channel to see everything we did to get here.
Stop hating Barack! This forest is filled with bug catchers, which means they've got to be messed up in the head. Who would raise a team of bugs when you could have a Charizard or a Dragonite? They could ambush us at any time. Now let King Don cook. Our first victim has presented himself to us, and I will send him running back to Nurse Joy like he probably has to do 26 times a day since he has a team of weakling bug Pokemon. Yeah, what the fuck? The first trainer we encounter has a level 7? I remember this game being harder, but I didn't realize we'd have to grind levels this early. Also, one other thing I forgot about, where's Biden at? Sleepy Joe, wake the fuck up.
Hey, look, free ice cream.
Where? I'm awake.
About time, you narcoleptic election-stealing jackass. Look at the situation you've put me in. The team you handed over for me to use is nearly doubled in levels by a Caterpie. I have to switch to George just so we can beat the first bug catcher.
Skill issue plus didn't ask. Just do some off-camera leveling and you'll be able to take down this forest, no problem. We planned on doing it anyway with Arnold, so we could beat the first gym anyway.
I guess I have to. At least Arnold got some good experience from this fight and is already level 5. Only 7 more levels to go until he learns Double Kick and can destroy the first gym. And look, another level 7 Caterpie. At least he's not poisoning me with Weedles.
I had almost forgot that Pokemon Yellow doesn't have the Weedle evolution line in this forest. Makes it a lot easier to get through because you don't have to spam use antidotes and potions.
If only they didn't throw 2 level 7 Pokemon at you on the first trainer. I'm just going to try and get Arnold as much experience as possible here before switching back to George when he's about to faint. Unlike Sleepy Joe, I won't let Arnold faint.
You're never gonna let that go, are you? You orange Oompa Loompa, I made a mistake. Get over it.
I mean, he still hasn't gotten over the 2020 election, so I doubt that he will get over this Joe. Donald, just focus on getting past this fight, and then we can level up the team for the rest of the forest.
Fuck both of you election-stealing Democrats. I will have my rightful position as president again in 2024. As for this battle, George gave the Edison treatment to these bugs, and one of those Melee tournament players in 2023 has been defeated.
Stay salty, loser, but good shit in that battle.
Okay, we definitely need to do some off-screen grinding here, so I'm gonna take care of that now.
15 minutes later.
That truly was our favorite trip to Epstein Island, boys. What a time, but what the fuck?
No fucking way.
Big Bird,
Joe, that's Pidgeotto, the evolved form of Bill that we have now. There's only a 1% encounter rate in Viridian Forest. Donald, I know we have Bill, but we have to catch this.
Way ahead of you, Barack. Not only will we have increased stats from the evolved form, but something about Bill always rubbed me the wrong way. He was a traitor who knocked out Arnold, and I don't think anybody was happy with the nickname.
Did you just say Bill rubbed you? Which trip to Epstein Island was that?
Shut the fuck up, Joe, you sussy baka. I'm trying to focus.
But guys, we already have Bill. We can't just replace him.
Joe, while I understand you want to keep Bill because you caught him, this is a great opportunity for the team. Bill hasn't even been with us for one full episode, so there's no loss of attachment. We have to do this.
I believe your words were stay salty, loser. I found a better bird, and if you want to be a Pokemon master, you have to be ready to evolve like the members of your party.
I hate both of you. I'm going to hit the red button and nuke both of you haters.
I understand it might be hard right now, Joe, but in time you will see this is for the better.
Tell you what, Sleepy Joe, since I'm such a great guy, I'll let you nickname our new party member.
Well, ever since we got off last session, I felt sad because I really thought of a good name for a bird Pokemon. Let's name him Blackhawk, like the attack chopper.
Love
That's
it.
a sick name, Joe. Good shit. Blackhawk is the perfect name, but it's missing something.
Don't you even start with the exclamation point shit again, Donald.
Okay, fine, you Kenyan buzzkill. No exclamation point. It's probably the best nickname we have yet, even without the exclamation point. Before I go back to the Pokemon Center, let's just take a look at how strong Blackhawk is. This team has got so much stronger in this episode thanks to yours truly.
Fuck you, Donald. You know I'm from Hawaii. But yes, the team is looking great. Let's heal up and take out all these bug-worshipping assholes.
All right, guys, let's take care of business. There is one lost girl in this forest, so I'll do the proper thing of making all of her Pokemon faint.
In what realm is that the proper thing to do?
In this one, Obama, you might be happy with Michael, but King Don knows without any Pokemon to defend her from these bug catchers who probably don't even shower, she will have to rely on me for protection. Step 3 of the dentist system.
First off, fuck you, it's Michelle and she's a beautiful woman. But the what system?
Oh, I remember that episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's one of my favorites. My favorite part is when Frank says boys hole instead of troll toll.
Of course you like that quote, Joe, you demented old fuck. But that's the wrong episode, Barack. The dentist system refers to the foolproof way to win any woman's heart.
And this third step you mentioned is endangering a woman in a forest.
What do you take me for, Barack? I'm not endangering any women. The third step is to nurture dependence. By taking out all of her bodyguard Pokemon, I am her only option. She needs me. What's she going to do? Say no? She never would because of the implication.
Okay, I don't even want to know what this implication is. Donald, you just got indicted for the third time. Don't make it a fourth. But more importantly, don't get us banned on YouTube or nobody will be able to see us become Pokemon masters.
You're probably right, Obama. These mouth-breathing YouTube moderators could never understand the simple complexity of the dentist system. Always Sunny is just too advanced for their feeble minds.
Jesus Christ, I can't with you, Donald. Joe, wait, where did Joe go?
He said he had to go to the bathroom when we went to heal up at the Pokemon Center and put Bill in the PC. By the way, Obama, I remembered to grab the free potion out of the PC when I was doing that, since Sleepy Joe forgot to.
Oh yeah, he did forget to do that. Good job remembering that, but he has been gone for a long time. I'm starting to get worried about him.
Don't worry, Barack. I'm perfectly fine. And look who I ran into on the way to the bathroom.
Trump, you no good piece of shit dirtbag. How dare you replace me on the Pokemon team?
Are you fucking kidding me, Biden? You literally called Bill and told on me. Unplug your fucking teleprompter because it's giving you horrible ideas. As for you, Bill, get the fuck out of here. Bill was replaced because he was much weaker than Blackhawk.
Well, maybe Bill wouldn't have been weak if you actually cared about him and trained him. And from what I heard, Bill knocked out your precious Arnold like the bitch he is.
Okay, let's not say those types of things. The last thing we need is Schwarzenegger breaking into the Oval Office, tearing our limbs from our torsos. Roid rage is a hell of a drug.
Whatever, Obama. But the point still stands. Trump was afraid of Bill. Trump hated that Bill didn't have an exclamation point. He had no right being replaced. I'm going to get my revenge on you.
Make a move and I'll choke you out with that blue dress, Bill.
Fuck you, Trump. You haven't heard the last of me.
Okay, bye-bye, basic villain. Say hi to Monica for me.
Well, that was truly unnecessary. Did you really have to do that, Joe?
Yes, I fucking did, Obama. How would you feel if the Pokemon you caught was needlessly replaced?
Joe, it was a fucking level 3 Pidgey. We all said we weren't happy with the nickname anyway. It's tripled in level, it's evolved, and you named it. Get the fuck over it.
I normally don't side with Agent Orange, but this time he's right, Joe. This was a great upgrade to the team, and when you destroy a Pokemon with Blackhawk for the first time, you will truly enjoy it. But to change the subject, look at what Donald has done with Arnold. Don't forget you caught him too, and he's only one level away from learning Double Kick. Without you, we wouldn't have caught the Pokemon that I will use to destroy Brock.
I guess you're right, Obama. And I did catch Arnold. Donald, you've done a great job raising him this episode. He's now the strongest member of our team. Great job.
Thanks, Joe. And look, I get it. I probably would be mad too if you replaced a Pokemon I caught. But when you use Blackhawk for the first time, you're going to destroy everybody in your path.
I'm glad that you two could make up. Now, Donald, you're almost out of the forest. Just a few more trainers and we'll be in Pewter City. Keep it up.
I fully intend to Obama, and our next victim is this piece of shit. He really thinks he's gonna be the best. He's in for a rude awakening. POTUS is gonna crush his dreams and send him to a life of mediocrity.
Is this the fight where Arnold learns Double Kick?
It should be Joe. If this trainer has 2 level 8 Pokemon, then Arnold should easily get enough experience points to level up here. It's going to be a long day for the Pewter City gym leader.
Obama's probably right, and it would be enough experience. However, that weakling caterpillar just connected on a string shot, so my speed is lowered. I'm not trying for a long and annoying second fight, so I think we give the fans what they want, the debut of Blackhawk.
You're going to be okay, right, Joe?
As long as Blackhawk breaks open this cocoon, I'm happy. I have to be a good team player if we're going to be Pokemon masters. Let's see how hard this gust hits. Damn, that did a good amount on that tanky bastard. Blackhawk has some strength.
Yes, he fucking does, Joe. I just wanted you to see that. Also, it's good we found the one Metapod in the world that doesn't know Harden. We should be through this in no time and on to the final strait of this forest. There's 2 more trainers there, if I remember correctly, and anything should give us enough experience to level up Arnold.
Good shit, you two. And Donald, there's actually only 1 more trainer before you get out of the forest, so it's even easier for you. He has 1 Pokemon, a level 10 Caterpie that for some reason he refuses to evolve. It should be a Butterfree by now, and that would have been a good last fight of the forest. Regardless, take him out and let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me, Obama. This Pidgey will be the last thing that stands in Arnold's way of learning Double Kick. Kind of a true redemption arc, right, Joe?
I may have forgiven you Trump, but I don't want to talk about Bill. I still miss him.
You can cry into your pillow tonight, but 1 more attack will finish this bird off. Even with all its annoying sand attacks, it stands no chance against Arnold. Now, Obama, I know we said last episode it would probably be smart to get Arnold to level 14, but I don't want the gym to be too easy. After this fight, let's let George get some experience against the last trainer because we don't want him too underleveled, and he will be the centerpiece to beating Misty.
Stop being a dick to Joe, Trump. But yeah, that sounds like a plan. I also have the 2 trainers before Brock and his Geodude to level up 1 more time before his Onix. But why are you fighting this Pidgey with Arnold right here?
I just want to see how hard Double Kick hits. It's not very effective against Pidgey, so to see him one-shotted is so satisfying.
Good night, sweet Pidgey. May you soar through the skies over the Rainbow Bridge.
Joe, please tell me you aren't going to do this every time you see a Pidgey.
I'll do it once for every child in that Syrian hospital, Obama.
Step the fuck down, little bro. Do you really want me to rattle off the long list of your lowlights in office? By the time I'm done, DeSantis will have clinched the win in 2024.
Excuse me, Barack, you mean I will have clinched the win in 2024?
No, Donald, I didn't. You can't hold the office of president from a jail cell.
Eat shit, Barack. We know my team of lawyers, the best ever to exist. We'll get these liberal bullshit charges thrown out. Now, if you'll let me, I need to eradicate the last bug catcher from this forest. Time for George to cook.
This Caterpie doesn't stand a chance against George. Keep going, Donald. A few more Thundershocks should do it.
Damn straight it will. We're even going to paralyze that bitch just for some overkill. George didn't get any action in this forest aside from the first and last trainer, so he's ready to take some names.
I do feel bad for George, though. He's the cover Pokemon of this game, yet he barely gets any major usage until the second gym. He doesn't stand a chance against Brock and can't fight the hikers in Mount Moon. He's also not very effective with his electric moves for the third and fourth gym.
You're really not wrong about that, Joe. Also, since you can't evolve Pikachu in this game, his base stats are rather low compared to endgame Pokemon. In a version they pride about having Pikachu, it's not really that strong in this game. It's a game about having other Pokemon around it.
While you're both spitting facts, I need to break up your little nerd convention. As you can see, we are out of Viridian Forest and just outside Pewter City.
Even though you replaced Bill, I have to give you credit, Donald. You did a great job raising Arnold, and you were flawless on your way through the forest.
Biden's right here. You couldn't have done a better job this episode.
Thanks, you guys, and thank you to all the viewers. This series is going to have weekly uploads so it doesn't get stale. We're going to end here, and it's Obama's turn to earn our first badge next. The future Pokemon Masters are on their way.
Bye, everyone.
See you next time.
Take a look, boys. The first of 8 gyms on our quest to become Pokemon Masters. And of course, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of the Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow series. Fresh off Donald adding Blackhawk to our team and getting us through Viridian Forest in episode 2, it's now my turn to take down the Pewter City Gym and take out all the trainers on the way to Mount Moon.
While Blackhawk won't provide us any use in this gym, he should provide some great help for the trainers afterwards. Also, you're welcome for leveling up Arnold throughout the forest. There is no way you should lose against Brock. Get that first badge, Obama.
The only obstacle on the way to Brock is this shit-talking Boy Scout. I'll send both of his Pokemon to the infirmary with Arnold, and then I'll get our Boulder badge.
A Diglett? Not a bad choice for a trainer in this ground-type gym. Why was it so important to get double kick, though? Fighting-type moves aren't super effective against ground types.
Joe, I know you're about to turn 200, but you know this is the Rock-type gym. This idiot kid just didn't get the memo.
Get your head on straight, Joe. You have to make it through Mount Moon in the next episode. You had a decent first episode, but your next task will be much tougher.
I'm the only one who's clearly thinking straight. That's a Sandshrew, another ground type. He didn't have one rock type, but you guys insist this is a rock type gym. You're the ones that need to wake up. And especially you, Barack, since this guy is tanky, and Brock won't be a walk in the park either.
I fucking can't with this right now.
Joe, I'll tell you what, let's make a bet. If this is the rock-type gym, you will step down as president and hand the Oval Office back to me. You can take Kamala with you as well, because I would rather have Jeb Bush as my VP. If you win, I'll get you a chocolate chip ice cream cone. Do we have a bet?
After consulting with my teleprompter, it appears this is actually the rock-type gym. This kid is an idiot, and Brock should fire him for his blatant treason to the rock type.
Joe, take your fucking pills and shut the fuck up. I'm going to heal up Arnold before the fight with Brock, and I will not deal with your bullshit during this fight. Do you understand me?
Sorry, Obama. Kick Brock's ass.
All right, guys, it's go time. With Arnold leading the charge, there's no way we can lose.
I set you up. Now close this one out, Barack. We believe in you.
2 double kicks on Geodude and 3 on Onyx should be enough, Barack. Keep your cool and stick to the script. Badge number 1 is almost ours.
Secret Service really wasn't kidding when they said the new dementia pills are fast acting. Glad to have you back, Joe. I won't let you guys down.
They should just rename Geodude Free Experience. Brock should just forfeit now and just consider himself lucky if Geodude survives a single double kick.
Not gonna lie, I'm kinda happy that Geodude survives a double kick. The gym leader music in Yellow was absolutely goated, and we get to listen to it a little longer.
Straight facts there, Joe. There's a reason it's my ringtone, and that will do it for Geodude. 1 down and 1 to go.
Let's fucking go, Barack. Take down that Onyx and send us on our way.
This one should be a little harder. Again, no pun intended, but I think Joe was right earlier. 3 double kicks should take Onyx down.
The bind missed. Brock is such a fucking shitter.
It's in the bag more than my election win in 2024.
Donald, shut the fuck up about politics. I'm trying to focus because it's never over in a gym battle. And shit. There you go, now the pressure is really ramped up.
It's no big deal, Obama. Onyx has to survive 2 more double kicks to land that bide, and I think you easily take him out with those.
It all comes down to this. We believe in you, Terminator. Get us that first badge. And let's fucking go. Way to go, Barack. The Boulder badge belongs to POTUS.
I knew I could do it. I'm the best Pokemon trainer ever. Eat shit, Brock, you weak excuse for a gym leader.
And you were worried about me, Obama? What the fuck was that noise? Congrats on the win, but stay humble, little bro. Our journey has just begun.
For once, Sleepy Joe is right, Obama. We need to stay humble. We're off to a great start. But to become Pokemon Masters, we need to always be on our A game.
You guys are right. I'm sorry. I just got so excited for getting our first badge. I'll do better the rest of the episode and the rest of the run every time I win a big battle. I'm just going to do the smart thing now. Go to the Pokemon Center and heal up our team before this gauntlet of trainers before Mount Moon. And we're on to Route 3, my presidential brothers. I know it's a bunch of trainers to fight before we get to Mount Moon. Donald? Joe? Do you remember exactly how many?
I think it's 7 or 8 Obama. A perfect opportunity to get George a bunch of levels in preparation for the next gym battle in Cerulean City. Maybe even some levels for Blackhawk as well.
If all goes perfect, we could potentially get both George and Blackhawk to level 12 by the end of this video. Just don't pull a Joe and let one of our Pokemon faint Barry.
Shut the fuck up, Trump. I thought you stopped caring about that. Leave me alone so I can admire this beautiful lass we are in the company of. Maybe I'll show you why they call me the Rizzler.
I'll never forgive you for letting Arnold faint. And stop with that sussy shit, Joe. Do you want to get demonetized? That's how you get demonetized, you demented fossil.
Can you two shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ, how the hell am I supposed to focus with you two idiots pretending you're on a debate stage again? When we were at the gym, you guys were focused. You only cared about winning. Let's keep the mindset right.
You're spamming thundershocks on Pidgey's Barack. Don't pretend this is a major battle. There's nothing on the line here.
Real talk, Obama. Even the walking corpse gets it. Can you blame us for not being totally focused when we're going up against a run-of-the-mill trainer? Just take it down and move on to the next one. If you're looking for the group of sweaty EV trainers, it isn't us. We're here to have fun and become Pokemon masters. Both are possible as long as we're focused up at the right times.
Well, I guess you senior citizens are getting along now, so I'll take it. And not every trainer will be that easy on this route. Especially the last with that Jigglypuff. It will be harder than any Pokemon we have faced so far.
Not every trainer will be so easy on this route. Are you sure, Obama? One of those mouth-breathing bug catchers from Viridian Forest escaped. Take it out before it reproduces.
What happened to that snot-nosed punk who was guarding this route if you didn't have a boulder badge? There's no way this loser defeated Brock with bugs.
I'll tell you what happened, Joe. Pewter City didn't send their best. First you have Brock's trainer who didn't even have rock types. Now you have the Route 3 guard just getting lazy on the job. There's no quality workforce in Pewter City. No wonder it's at the bottom of the barrel of Kanto education figures.
Donald, how would you know how Pewter City ranks in education across Kanto? Where would you even get those nonsense figures?
It was in a 1999 issue of Nintendo Power. Any true Pokemon fan knows that.
No, it fucking wasn't Donald. Stop trying to spread your bullshit on this series. Nintendo Power or Pokemon never released a list of Kanto education numbers. And if they did, seeing Pewter City has a science museum and a more concentrated population, I would guess they are near the top.
Who isn't focusing now, Obama? Mans was really quick to attack me and Sleepy Joe, but it looks like you can't keep the right mindset either.
I can't believe I just let this Oompa Loompa get to me. Joe, can you distract this dumbass so I can cook the rest of this episode?
Actually, Obama, I just need to step away for a second. I have a surprise waiting for us at the door.
Oh my God, Joe, did you DoorDash us McDonald's? If so, I changed my mind on everything I said and you're instantly the second best president ever after me.
No, I didn't DoorDash us McDonald's, Trump, but I'll keep that promise in mind for later.
Nope, one-time offer. As always, thanks for nothing, Sleepy Joe. Don't let any of our Pokemon somehow faint on the way to the front door.
Fuck you, bitch. I'll be right back.
You don't think he brought Bill back, do you?
No way he would do that after last time. Sleepy Joe knows we'd replace him in a heartbeat if he kept crying about Bill being swapped out and having Clinton fight his battles in every episode.
You're probably right. Not even Sleepy Joe is that stupid. Also probably a good thing he's not here for that quote. Last thing we need is him talking about a youngster wearing shorts.
It would be an amazing attack campaign ad in 2024. But I think the one thing we can all agree on is becoming Pokemon masters is the most important thing in any of our lives right now.
Michelle already told me she doesn't watch our videos because she thinks Pokemon is immature, so I think it's safe to say I completely agree with you right now. Let's just keep getting stronger, and soon enough, we will be champions of the Kanto region.
I totally understand you not wanting Manshell to hear that. He would kick both of our asses. But Obama, how can you be married to someone who doesn't like Pokemon? There are plenty of other men out there for you.
Fuck you, asshole. Michelle is a woman, and I am not into men. But yeah, I do wish she liked Pokemon. We already had the kids, so hey, maybe she'll change her mind.
Have I taught you nothing, Barry? I've had 5 children with 3 women. You can plant your flag in a foreign land if you know what I mean.
I'm not leaving my wife just because she doesn't like Pokemon Donald. I mean, did the idea cross my mind every now and then? Yeah, I can't deny that. Pokemon is life. But I made a sacred vow, and I will uphold it.
If you want to make bad life choices, then you do you. I guess, Obama. Maybe one day you'll have a husband who supports your endeavors to be a Pokemon master.
Oh, and Melania is a regular Cynthia then, I suppose? She loves Pokemon just like you?
To be honest, Obama, I have no idea. We don't really talk that much, and I like it that way. I keep the wallet open, and she stands next to me looking pretty. I'm not trying to find another model from Europe or Russia, so sometimes the less you know, the better.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
I got you, Obama. Just stick with me, and I'll show you the world. Shining shin.
Yeah, don't even finish that fucking Disney quote, Trump. I appreciate you as a friend, but I think I got this.
Whatever you say, Barry, King Donald would never steer you in the wrong direction.
Doubt intensifies. Did you guys miss me?
Not in the slightest. That is, unless you realized you were being a selfish piece of shit and went to McDonald's to grab lunch.
Nope. Even better, Donald.
You went to Wendy's, Joe, you legend.
Joe, please tell me you didn't bring back Bill again.
What's up, guys? Long time no see.
Bush, you old son of a bitch. What's up, buddy?
Busier than ants at a picnic, Donald. This new job has been absolutely hectic, so I haven't had any free time to myself. I really wish I could have taken you up on your invite to join this playthrough. Pokemon Yellow was one of my favorite games, and I haven't played it in years.
It really is a masterpiece of a game, George. We weren't going to even do this without having the fourth amigo join us. The only reason we're here right now is because you gave us your blessing to play without you. That's why I wanted to surprise you and show you we named our Pikachu in honor you. Our first Pokemon and most trusted team member couldn't have been named anybody other than George.
Joe, it's pronounced Pikachu. That was worse than the time you tried to say one word to describe America.
Even I can't defend you on that one, Joe. Are you sure you're ready to be a Pokemon master if you can't even pronounce our main Pokemon's name?
Calm down, guys. Everybody makes mistakes. Joe just had a slip-up, that's all. You all need to be easier on old Joey.
Thanks, George. Everybody truly needs a friend like you in this world.
Don't mention it, bud. So, guys, tell me about the team. I can already see you got the Pidgeotto 1% encounter in Viridian Forest. George is looking good, too. Did you decide to go with the Nidoran or the Butterfree route for Brock?
We went with Nidoran because we decided he can be a super strong endgame Pokemon for us while we would end up replacing Butterfree. For this run, we decided to not go the usual route and have Pikachu, the 3 starters, and 2 other OP Mons. Nidoking will be our only heavily chosen team member, while the others, well, we haven't revealed who we want yet to each other. I'm looking forward to finding out what these guys want to do.
We probably should reveal that soon. Have you guys made your choices? I'll tell you, the Pokemon I want is a mid-game Pokemon that could prove to be our most reliable party member.
My choice is probably the beginning of a mid-game Pokemon. Truly regal and packs one hell of a punch. What about you, Donald?
Based on what you guys said, we will probably get my party member last. It will happen before the 6th gym, though. I really wanted to have an Arcanine on our team, but you can't even think about catching one until you get to Cinnabar Island, which is a little late. It sounds like we won't be adding another party member for a while, so these 3 will get much stronger.
Sounds like you guys are going to have one hell of a team. But hey, Barack, maybe George should swap out here? Wait, Barry, what the hell?
Barack, what the fuck?
Obama, are you fucking stupid?
Is this some sort of sick joke, Barack? Because I'm not laughing.
No, of course not. George, I'm so sorry. I have just been breezing past these trainers and I...
Let Joe do the stuttering. I thought we were friends, Barack. I guess you never forgave me from the way you thought I left you the country in 2009. I'm leaving. Joe, Donald, I'll call you guys later.
Wait, George. Fuck! God damn it, Barack. I'll try and get him back here, but don't fuck anything else up while I'm gone. Can you handle that?
I'll make sure everything doesn't go even more to shit over here. Go get George back, Donald. You can trust me.
Joe, I would never do that on purpose. I'm so fucking stupid. What have I done?
You royally fucked up. That's what you did, Obama. Now listen, yelling at you won't fix that. I'm sure Donald will calm down George and convince him to come back here. You just need to be ready to deliver one hell of an apology.
Okay, George is healed up. That's the first and most obvious part of the apology. I really hope he accepts my apology, Joe. He's such a good friend. Always there for you when you need someone. And hey, Joe, look at Pikachu. He's sleeping just like you.
Barack, this isn't the fucking time for jokes. Are you serious or not here?
My fault, Joe. That was a really fucking stupid thing to do in a time like this. I'm ready, I swear.
You fucking better be!
Okay, I still do need to focus on getting to Mount Moon as well. I need to stay focused on getting through these trainers no matter what happens.
You mentioned you were just breezing through the trainers in your first attempt at an apology. You do realize you can't do that anymore, right? We played this game because it wasn't easy. You're the one that said you always needed to be in the right mindset. Well, Barack, look what happened. You weren't in the right mindset. You let George faint. And if you don't learn from this, I don't know what to even say. Focus up. Dial in. Let's see what kind of trainer you really are, Barack. Are you an ace trainer or a junior trainer, goddammit?
I'm a fucking ace trainer. No, I'm a fucking champion Joseph.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take out these bitches, Obama.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. I'm fired up and ready to go. Thanks for that, Joe. I really fucking needed that. Since when can you give such a good motivational speech? He fell asleep? Wow. I guess he tired himself out with all the motivational speaking. Can't say he didn't earn it though, so I guess he gets a pass here. Hey Joe, wake up buddy.
What? Oh, hey, Obama, what are you doing here?
You've got to be kidding. You know what? Fuck it, Joe. Long story short, you brought George over. I accidentally let George faint in front of him. He freaked out and ran off. Donald went to console and bring him back. You gave me an epic motivational speech, then fell asleep. Are you up to speed?
I guess so. Does that mean Donald isn't mad at me anymore for letting Arnold faint?
Probably. I don't know. Just please don't act confused if Donald walks in here with George and let me do my thing, all right?
Okay, Barry, I got you. Hey, looks like you're on the second to last trainer. Good job this episode.
Oh, Joe, I really wish I could say the same, but I just can't.
Of course you can say that, partner. Joe's not lying.
Bush, you're back. I'm so sorry for...
You don't need to apologize again, Barack. Donald convinced me that you do care about me as a friend. He said if we stood outside the door, he would hear your true thoughts. And I did Obama. You made a mistake. It happens. I can't say I never made a mistake playing Pokemon either. If anything, I overreacted. And for that, I apologize to you, friends.
Donald, did you really do that for me?
Like I told you earlier in the episode, Barry, King Donald would never steer you in the wrong direction. Now let's finish off this episode right and get to Mount Moon.
You fucking got it, Donald. I'm hyped up and more motivated than ever. The last obstacle is this lass and her Jigglypuff. She's going down.
Did you say Lass and her Jigglypuffs? Oh boy, if she used Pound, it would be super effective on me.
Joe, I would say never change, but you know what, buddy? Never change. I want 2024 to be as stress-free as possible.
You guys truly are the best friends this old ranger could ask for. Okay, Obama, one more trainer. Bring it home.
No problem, George. It's time for Big Barry to cook, and I know just who I'm leading off with. Let's go, George. It's your time.
Obama, I get that you want to apologize even more, but this isn't how to do it. You're going to let George faint again. Jigglypuff is too tanky for a level 12. You shouldn't have done this. Fuck! He's asleep. Bring in Arnold fast.
No, not just yet. George will wake up. I just know it. I just know it.
You better fucking hope so, Obama. And of fucking course you aren't waking up on turn 1. This is gonna hurt.
Oh my god, Lass used Pound. It's super effective on me, mommy.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. And Obama, you're actually throwing... I'm sorry, George, he doesn't fucking speak for us.
Let him cook, Donald. Look.
Oh my god, Obama, I don't know why you're keeping George in. Please switch out. I can't watch.
Don't you worry, Donald. Big Barry has got this in the bag. This is my redemption arc, so of course there's going to be a little flexing. I got that fucking dog in me. And this lass ain't got shit. It's time for Arnold to end this.
She can have my phone number if she has nothing else.
Shut up, Biden. She absolutely threw with that disable. It's all you now, Obama. A simple horn attack. Don't even fucking think of saying anything, Joe. And we win. Let's fucking go.
Yes, I fucking knew I could do it.
Way to cook, big dog. I knew you could do it too.
Thank you, Bush. And thank you, Donald and Joe. I couldn't have done it without you all. We'll end this episode here. Thank you everyone for watching, and be sure to come back next week when Joe takes on Mount Moon.
Hey, wait, before we go, Bush, you never told us what that new job is.
Oh yeah, it's a new startup company specializing in jet fuel and steel beams.
Cut the feed. See you next week, everyone.
Wait, what did I say?
Hey everyone, it's time for episode 4. Today, Daddy Biden will be taking us through Mount Moon and getting us to Cerulean City.
Joe, can you not start this episode being a sussy baka? Nobody, and I mean nobody, calls you Daddy Biden.
After I mailed out those checks, everybody, and I mean everybody, was calling me Daddy Biden.
Joe, if there is anything we learned from the last episode, it's that we have to be focused at all times. Look, you already have your first challenger of the episode. Dial in Little Bro.
Don't you fucking dare call me Little Bro Obama. You're the one that almost made George leave the White House last episode. I'm very aware this is the longest episode so far and that I need to be prepared for everything. I'm not going to be an absolute liability like you were last episode.
When did Gordon Ramsay replace Joe? He just cooked a 5-star meal on you, Obama.
I didn't have a great episode, but I'm not this liability like you make me out to be. You'll both fucking see when I bitch slap Misty next time I'm up.
Speaking of that, Joe, we really need to do a good job leveling up George in these next 2 episodes. We have to make it as easy for Barack as we can against Starmy.
You're not wrong about that one, Trump. I plan to level up George as much as I can, which means I'm going to take one for the team and battle every Zubat we encounter in this episode. We'll just skip the wild Pokemon encounters in this episode because there will be a lot of them, but George, Blackhawk, and Arnold all will be getting good experience today.
That's what I like to hear, Joe. And good shit taking down that good-for-nothing bug catcher with no problem. He needs to go back to his forest where he belongs.
Real talk, why are they still out here? Anyway, there's a potion up top over here, and then the TM for water gun, which I think will come in handy very soon.
Come in handy soon? Joe, is your dementia acting up? None of our Pokemon can learn water gun. Unless the Pokemon you want is a water Pokemon that you want to catch after we get the old rod in a few episodes.
You'll just have to see Barack. Just let Daddy Biden cook.
Stop fucking calling yourself Daddy Biden, you cringe lord. Now I am interested to see what you do with water gun, even with all your sussy shit though. Can you give us any hints?
The only hint you'll get is that you're going to see it sooner than you think. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a beautiful young lady that needs some company from the Rizzler.
Looks like we're in for a not top 10 highlight reel of sussy baka behavior from Joe this episode. But be careful, Joe. This trainer must be the sister of that lass who had the Jigglypuff last episode. Learn from Barack's mistakes and take it down.
Barack's nearly catastrophic misplays are the blueprint for this battle. With George asleep, I'm not going to waste any time and just bring in Arnold right now.
Will you two give me a fucking break? Joe, you started the game and lost to a Pidgey. Donald, you went through a forest of bug catchers. I had by far the hardest job to do, and I got us through with only one Pokemon fainting. Joe, you've got a long way to go in Mount Moon, and Donald, you're going to have a lot of trainers on the way to Bill. If you're going to be toxic now, I'll make you regret that when you make mistakes.
I'm the greatest Pokemon trainer ever, Obama. I don't make mistakes. Maybe watching me will show you how to play this game well. Just look at Joe. He took down this cliff area with no problems at all. He clearly learned from what he watched.
I definitely pay attention from what you guys do so I can be the best trainer possible. I am going to head to the Pokemon Center really fast since we don't have any awakenings. Hopefully this is our last time outside until we get to the exit.
Just wait, Trump. I'm sure you'll make just as many, if not more, mistakes as us. Do you plan on fighting all the trainers and getting every item, Joe?
Definitely all the trainers and items on this floor. I won't get everything, but we will get everything important and get some valuable levels.
When we first started this series, I definitely thought you were a liability, Joe, but you clearly are proving me wrong. You've been solid to start this episode, and you're saying all the right things. Keep it up, buddy, and we'll be out of here in no time.
The best is yet to come this episode, Trump. You might even think I'm a good president after this episode.
Don't push your luck, Joe. That will never happen. And next November, you're going to get fired. But now I'm really curious on what you plan on doing. Wait, I got it. You're going to catch a Clefairy, evolve it with a Moonstone, and then teach it Mega Punch and Water Gun, which we will both get in here. Donald J. Trump, you've done it again, you beautiful son of a bitch.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Clefairy isn't overused in this game like we want and is also a very well-balanced Pokemon. But Joe, I thought you said you wanted a mid-game Pokemon. I'm confused.
I'm not going to lie, that's actually a really good idea. You actually made me think about changing my Pokemon just now. The ability to learn Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Bubble Beam is undisputed in this game, but Speed is my favorite stat and Clefable gets outsped by a lot of Pokemon. I'm sure we'll have other Pokemon that can learn those moves.
All right, I literally have no idea what you're going to do then, so I can't wait to see.
You'll just have to see Donald. We're almost to the surprise and we're almost done with this floor. There's a rare candy here which should come in handy later.
Thief! Put my rare candy down right fucking now.
Wait,
What the fuck?
Wait a minute, I know that voice. Is that you, Tucker?
Yes, it is I, Tucker Carlson, and you liberal scum just stole my rare candy. What are you even doing here?
We're on our way to Cerulean City so we can get our second gym badge. But I think the real question is, what are you doing here, Tucker?
Well, if you have to ask Barack, you racial arsonist. Times have been tough ever since I got fired from Fox News. I lost my house and my wife left me. So I actually live here in Mount Moon right now until I get back on my feet. I do hope it's rather soon, however. I keep tripping on Geodudes, and Zubats are worse than bedbugs.
Oh man, Tucker, I'm sorry for you. I feel so bad about that.
Really, you do?
Fuck no. After all the lies and shit talk since 2008, you deserve every fucking night you spend in here. Get the fuck away from us.
Elmau, get fucked, Tucker. You're the reason Donald talks shit on me about unemployment numbers.
Leave it up to the fucking liberals to kick a man when he's down. I thought you were supposed to be the party that cares about those down on their luck.
You're right, Tucker, that's our bad. Hey, Joe, can you go get our bag of fucks to give?
I'm on it, Obama. Here it is. And oh darn, looks like it's empty Barack. Sorry, Tucker, I guess we don't give a fuck. Ratio plus L plus get lost loser.
Fine, I'll guess I'll just go. The Zubats are better than you two.
All right. Joe and Barack, while I have to concede, you guys are tag teaming Tucker like the Hardy Boys. Just give him a break. Maybe he should come with us. If anything, since he's been here for a while, he can guide us if we get lost.
I mean, I guess we can use him as a human meat shield in case of a Zubat swarm.
Fine, Donald, you can bring him along, but keep him on a leash.
All right, everyone, remember, we're trying to become a hit on YouTube. Let's keep politics out of this.
Fine, Donald, you're right. Tucker, you're welcome to join us and we'll keep it civil. Speaking of being civil, I have to give you credit, Joe. You're actually doing a great job so far in this episode.
I appreciate that, Barack. We have 3 trainers left on this floor, and I don't think any of them will be a challenge. I'm just going to fight 2 more before taking the ladder to go get the Mega Punch TM that Donald mentioned earlier.
You didn't even get all sussy when you saw the last. Joe, you really are dialed in. Keep fucking cooking.
Donald, I know Joe is into little girls, but he's not like Andrew Tate. Posting anime waifus on X, he definitely...
Wait, I'm battling a lass? Let's fucking go. The Rizzler is here, my fine lady. What brings you to this dark and isolated place all alone?
Well, never mind then, I guess.
God damn it, Tucker, did you really have to jinx that? If you're going to tag along with us, you have to know that Joe is prone to these outbursts. He can't control himself around lass trainers.
Lucky for us, this is the last lass he will encounter today. After this, it's, I think, a youngster, a hiker, the fossil nerd, and some rockets.
The last lass? No. I'm going to have to savor this last battle and totally not sniff her hair when nobody's looking.
Stay with us, Sleepy Joe. Remember what I told you before this episode. If you can get through this without anybody on our team fainting, I'll take you to Dairy Queen for a blizzard. George is getting pretty low.
You're right, Donald. Ice cream is my one true love. Black Hawk will finish this beautiful lass off.
Your one true love. What about Jill? You've been married for like 45 years?
Who?
It's times like this I really wish I didn't sell my camera for food. How could you forget about the person who you proposed to 5 times? How demented can you be?
Oh yeah, the lady that changes my diaper. She's a nice gal, just a little too old for me. I definitely would take this lass or the ice cream over her, though.
Can't blame you on that one, Joe. I had so many chances at Jill when we were in the Oval Office together. She was even smart enough not to ever wear a blue dress. Turned down every chance I got, though.
Well, of course you did, Barack. Why would you ever want to be with a woman when you're into men? Michael never had to worry about you and Jill.
Jesus fucking Christ, Joe, you fucking asshole. I'm into women. Michelle is a woman. Grrr.
Ha 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 ha, did you actually make Obama go grrr? Joe, you're fucking killing it today.
Fuck you, Donald. How would you like it if everyone said you were married to a man?
The only way somebody would ever say that is if they were blind. Melania is an absolutely stunning woman. I only buy the best because I am the best.
I hate you all, just remember that. But getting back to the game, are you starting to lose it, Joe? You passed the ladder where you get Mega Punch.
I'm very aware, Barack, but I'm cooking right now. I have to take out this little kid to dinner. I mean, out in a Pokemon battle anyway, so I'm just going to take care of it now.
Just keep going this way. Joe, you don't want to go down that ladder. One of those Team Rocket guys are downstairs, and they are bad news. Last week, they tied me to the wall and threw Geodudes at me. Please don't go down there.
Damn, Tucker, they made you look like a little bitch, but don't worry about them. You're with us, and thanks to George, Arnold, and Blackhawk, we can't be touched.
You better be sure, Donald, I live in that corner of this room because they never go over there. I did take your word as the gospel for 8 years, so I'm going to trust you on this one.
Yes, it's really me. It's Donald. Breathe it in. I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod, when you're staring at a demigod. What can I say except you're welcome for
Are you seriously doing this Disney shit for the second episode in a row? Donald, you're a grown man. How can you like that shit?
Barack, you uncultured buffoon. That was a song by the legendary superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You need to know your role and shut your mouth.
Oh, you're just into quoting The Rock today, Donald. I see how it is. Here's one of my favorite quotes from him for you. It goes something like,
"Shut up, bitch!"
Get fucking roasted. Donald McDonald, born June 14th, 1946, died brutally August 24th, 2023. Cause of death, 4th degree. Burns at the hands of the 44th.
All right. That was a good one, Barack. I didn't know you had it in you, but it's time to focus up because we have our first Team Rocket encounter to deal with.
Oh no, that's the guy that threw the Geodudes at me. This is a bad idea, guys.
Okay, first of all, if anybody knows how to make proper screaming noises on 11 Labs, can you please tell us how? I have no idea how to do it clearly. Secondly, this bitch sent out a Zubat Tucker. Relax, you fucking cave dweller.
How dare you, Donald? Cave dweller is such a hate-filled term in 2023. If I still had access to the internet, I would have you canceled. I do have to say good job, though. Joe, you took down his Zubat. Next up is his Ekans, which is how they tied me to the wall.
Looks like 2 Thundershocks should take it down, little Tucker, and oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. This bitch is really going to use rap? This move is so fucking annoying in Gen 1. Why couldn't they have just made this a one-turn animation like any other 2 to 5 hit effect?
100% agree with you there, Joe. And Tucker, don't think I didn't notice that Pokemon Stadium pronunciation of that annoying garden snake. Shout out to the throwback.
Those were the days. Nintendo 64, using that D-pad for the first time in a game and being so confused. And who could forget electricity? I really fucking miss that. But hooray! That evil Team Rocket member is defeated. Serves you right, asshole.
Electricity really is a great thing. Good thing I'm the president and have 17 backup generators in the White House in case the power ever goes out. Well, with that out of the way, I think it's just about time for the surprise in this episode. I just need to pick up this one item over here. And after that, I need to have a nice chat with this husky fellow who looks like Donald.
Fuck you, Biden. I don't look anything like... Wait a minute. That item... And what level is... Oh my God. Joe, you're going to... Holy shit. Is it time already?
I think you're starting to catch on here, Trump. Have you figured it out yet, Obama?
Well, let's see here. You picked up a Moonstone. You said you weren't catching a Clefable. So the only Pokemon that can use that on our team would be... Holy shit, it's Arnold. Joe, we're going to have a Nidoking after this battle, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Thanks to Pokemon Yellow, making it nearly impossible to get good moves through leveling up. It doesn't matter if we evolve Arnold. Right after it becomes a Nidorino. This battle against the harder mode version of Brock will provide all the experience for Arnold to get to level 16, and right after that he evolves again.
That's it. I'm putting in an order for 10 teleprompters and investing in your dementia pill company. Not only have you been cooking up a dish that would make that food critic in Ratatouille have a flashback with your battles, but now having Arnold reach Nidoking, Joe, I'm so fucking proud of you. You're definitely getting that blizzard after this episode. In fact, we're all going to McDonald's after this. Lunch is on the Big D.
Oh my God, real food. Thank you so much, Donald.
That's really nice of you, Trump. I promise I won't clean you out.
This is the best day ever. First I get a blizzard, then I get a McFlurry. Oh my God, I'll remember to bring fresh diapers for this.
Make sure you do, Joe. I've been told the Secret Service might be planning a revolt on the Oval Office since you've shit your pants in the presidential limo. The last 4 times you went on an ice cream run.
Fake news. I would never do something like that. Hey, anyway, look guys, let's totally forget we heard that and focus on the show that's about to begin.
Normally I would attack you for stealing my line, but oh my God, here we go. The first part of this incredible double evolution. Arnold is growing up right before our very eyes.
Oh my fucking God, oh, amazing, Arnold is a Nidorino.
Yes, he is Barack. Drink it all in. But since we like using quotes today, this time I have one for you.
But I'm not done yet. Call right now, and I'll triple the offer.
Oh yes, Billy. Triple it into the third evolution, and I won't make it weird with noises like you, Obama. Oh, who am I kidding? Oh, this is so amazing. I can't contain myself. Nidoking, welcome to the team. I think I'm gonna cry.
Are you guys seriously getting this excited over this?
Shut the fuck up, Tucker!
Okay, fine. Just stop making noises, please.
Getting back to this beautiful moment, like I said earlier, we are going to use water gun in this episode. It will go perfect on our new fully evolved Terminator and will really help with some type coverage we were lacking early on.
Yeah, I really like that idea. Now when we run into ground types, we have a surefire move to take down the opponent. I know Donald has been saying it a lot, but you really have been cooking this episode. You've been doing so well, I might even give you the N-word pass off camera.
That's the highest honor an old man like me could ever have. You never even gave me that pass during my 8 years as your VP. I would make noises, but I have a cave to wrap up.
You guys have really inspired me. I think it's time for me to get out of this cave as well. I'm going to rebuild my career as soon as we get out of this place. No more eating dirt for old Tucker.
That's the spirit, Tucker. It's about time you started acting like a man again. Only one more room to go through, and we're back in the glorious 8-bit sunlight. I bet you even want to fight that rocket on the other side of the ladder.
Another one? Never mind. Never fucking mind. I'm going back to my corner.
Don't worry, little Tucker. Daddy Biden is here to give this excuse of a Pokemon trainer a spanking.
Joe, never say the words Little Tucker and Daddy Biden in succession ever again. I think the length of this episode is starting to get to you.
To be honest, Barack, Joe's first sentence of this episode was some sussy shit. We'll never be able to control this creepy election stealing geriatric. If the shock collar training didn't work, nothing will.
I forgot about that. I spent like $200 on Amazon for that collar. Such a huge waste of money.
Wait a second. When did you guys put a shock collar on me? I don't remember that.
Joe, remember that time we told you that you were turning into a Pikachu? You weren't actually starting to generate electricity in your body. We put a shock collar on you when you were taking one of your 6 afternoon naps.
But why would you do that? I literally called every crystal store on the East Coast looking for a Thunderstone so I could become a Raichu.
It was because you nearly started World War III in a game of Among Us, you dumbass. You told Queen Elizabeth she had such a rocking bod in her teens. And might I add, in the very same meeting, then you told Putin and Kim that they had no chance to get a baddie like her since they had no game.
Oh yeah, that was a fun game until that Canadian snake Trudeau shot me in the back in admin. Totally unrelated, but do you think they have oil in Canada?
Did all of this stuff actually happen?
It really fucking did, Tucker. And that was nothing compared to what happened during the Rocket League 3's tournament at last year's United Nations.
Oh, shut up, Obama. It wasn't that bad.
Not that bad? Joe, did you seriously say that? Joe, you literally had to be held back because you tried to stab Emmanuel Macron's eyes out.
Well, maybe if that baguette-eating bitch could hit a simple ceiling shot, I wouldn't have lunged over the table and tried to blind him with a pen.
That actually seems like a perfectly reasonable reaction, to be fair. The worst I've ever seen is when Lauren Boebert pulled out the heater at CPAC on Marjorie Taylor Greene. MTG demoed Lauren in overtime, leading to the game-winning goal.
Yeah, MTG just lost any chance of becoming my VP. Nobody would ever vote for me if that became public knowledge. I'm not going to lie, talking about the good old days, I almost forgot we were playing Pokemon. What fossil are you going to take, Joe?
We all said we wanted Pokemon in the mid-game, so I don't think it really matters since this Pokemon will never see our team. We probably won't even revive it. Who knows? But we're definitely going with the Dome fossil. All those praise Helix Jabronis will get mad, but Kabutops absolutely slaps way harder than Omastar.
Joe, you uncultured buffoon. We must all praise Helix if we want salvation in this world.
Okay, Tucker, whatever you say. Hey, how's your corner of the cave? Some real salvation, right, bozo? Glory to the Dome. Get that trending YouTube. The Church of Helix doesn't have shit on us.
Personally, I wouldn't take that level of disrespect, but that's just me. However, another W you take for you, Joe. Do you want the snail from rock bottom or literal swords for arms and hands? It's fossilized Scyther.
Watching the Terminator cook is definitely satisfying, but I think it's time to bring in Blackhawk. He's been pretty neglected throughout this cave.
Blackhawk definitely understands. The next gym belongs to George, and this area really isn't the best place for him to excel. His time will come and he can take out this coughing easily.
I know there's one more battle in this cave, but I just can't remember what it was. Was it Giovanni?
You can't fucking be serious, Joe. How can you forget the iconic battle that comes after this?
Joe, I know you're 450 years old, and I know the dementia is getting worse. But Trump is right. This battle is iconic. There's no way you forgot who it was. Think hard.
Well, I know in Pokemon Red and Blue this was the last trainer. What was it in Yellow? Shit, I don't remember.
Please don't tell me it's more Team Rocket grunts.
Close, but not exactly, Joe.
Pick up the dome fossil and think for a second, you demented fuck.
Does Misty give us a warm-up battle? If so, I hope she's wearing that bikini from her fire red Sprite.
I'd ask how can you remember a sprite from an exact game, but then I remember who we're talking about, and it's pretty obvious why. Before Chris Hansen busts through the cave wall, why don't you just shut up and watch what happens next?
Joe, could you please say all of this stuff again for me on camera? When we get out of Mount Moon so I can get my career back, I'll get you an ice cream cone if you do it.
Wait, who is that? Oh my God, how could I have forgotten? Wow, I'm actually an idiot.
Better late than never, Joe. Now just kick their ass and we can go to Cerulean City.
You got it, Obama. Butch and Cassidy are about to get absolutely destroyed at the hands of our team.
Obama, please remove all the pens from this room. I'm just going to pretend this never happened.
Yeah, fuck that. Joe, you fucking deserve this. Enjoy blindness, bitch.
Wait, what? Secret Service, help me! Ah!
Hey everybody, sorry about that. Basically, while we were gone, Obama jumped over Biden's desk and tried to give Joe the Emmanuel Macron treatment. In his rage, Obama hit the computer and the recording software messed up. So Secret Service was not only trying to save Joe's life, but also fix our setup. As you can see, I had to take over to beat Jesse and James and are on to Cerulean City.
All I can say is, wow, I never thought I would ever see something like that in my life. Anyway, I can't wait to start again in Cerulean. Wait a minute. Oh my God, it's so bright. Fuck this.
Tucker, holy shit. Tucker just ran back into Mount Moon. I guess he's going to have to stay there until his eyes adjust to light. I'm sure he won't get attacked by a swarm of Zubats or something.
Jesus Christ, my fucking head. Where am I?
Oh, hey, buddy, welcome back. Obama kicked your ass over your lack of Pokemon knowledge, so I had to finish up the episode for us. Barack's in the cool-down room, so we'll go see him in a little while.
Sure. Whatever, just do the outro, I guess. I need to go find a bump of white magic from Hunter's stash to get me back on my feet. Bye, everyone.
I guess that leaves just me. Well, all right, everybody, that will do it for episode 4. We tried a lot of things here, so we hope you liked it. Before we go, though, I would also like to announce that this series will be doing a future collaboration with the Pokemon Presidents YouTube channel and their Pokemon Black playthrough. We'll have more details soon to come for you all. But I will put a link to episode 1 of their Pokemon Black series in the description of this video. He's about to get 10K subs, so if you haven't already, throw him a sub. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you next week. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow. Today it's your boy Donald's turn to play. We're gonna get right into the action.
Hey, wait a minute, I know that music.
Can you not interrupt my fucking intro, Joe? You're making me want to try and blind you as well.
Trust me, Trump. You really don't want to try that? The cool-down room they took me to wasn't the cool-down room from my time as president. It's become more of a torture chamber. Don't get yourself thrown in there.
Oh, Lamau, that's my bad. I should have warned you about the changes I made before you assaulted Biden. It was just too funny not to stop, though.
Seeing your situation this week, I would think you would have helped a brother out there, Donald. How was your trip to Georgia?
Can you just let me focus on our fucking battle with Putin? Jesus fucking Christ, can I not talk about the witch hunt for 5 minutes?
But you had such a nice mugshot, Donald. You had the face only nobody could love.
Get fucking wrecked, Mr. 215 pounds. Definitely an accurate number you provided to Fulton County.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Barack. I probably gave a number heavier than I actually am.
Donald, you're the reason we aren't going to catch a Snorlax in this playthrough. We aren't going to have 2 on our team.
Imagine getting roasted by Biden. I didn't even know that was possible.
Even though you fake friends won't stop harassing me, I'm still beating the shit out of Putin over here. That's what a real Pokemon master does. Ignores the haters and keeps fighting to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Seeing that you're more burnt than a well-done steak, I think that's enough for now, Donald. You are making mincemeat of our quote-unquote rival over here. Good shit with that.
Agreed, Biden. Donald, you're making Russia reconsider who they rigged their completely democratic elections for. Putin doesn't stand a chance against POTUS.
I'll take that as a compliment since you Democrats are the experts at rigged elections. Only his bitch-ass Evie to go. And you know what? even though I could just bring in Arnold to kick it around a few times. I think I'll go with Blackhawk here. This will get him some nice experience and be a nice flex over Putin. Show him we can use our lowest level Pokemon to beat his best.
Even 3 levels higher, he's petrified of Blackhawk, resorting to only status moves. What a fucking joke.
All the growls and all the tail whips in the world won't save him from Blackhawk. And ha ha ha, imagine missing a simple tackle attack with all those setups. What a fucking bum.
It's in the bag, boys. Just a few more attacks and we 3-0 Putin. Even with the extra Pokemon, he couldn't put a dent in our goated team.
Maybe we should get a new rival. This guy is worse than Dr. Phil pretending to be a legitimate therapist.
Joe, maybe you shouldn't say that.
Why is that, Donald? You act like the next audio clip is going to be that bald bitch.
And you act like you're a good president, Joe, but you don't see me talking shit behind anybody's back.
Donald,
Ain't
are you
no
serious?
fucking way.
Hey guys, look, I beat Putin. Let's all just focus on that.
Actually, Donald, I think we're going to focus on why Dr. Phil is in my sleepover room.
Joe, you dumbass! This room isn't supposed to be for sleepovers. This is the Oval Office where you are supposed to be working. Nobody else is really supposed to be in here unless it's a photo shoot of you signing a bill.
Well, now I can clearly see why you called me over here, Donald. There is definitely an issue between these two that needs resolving.
You called him Donald. What the fuck possessed you to do that?
After last episode where you nearly killed Joe, I thought it might be a good idea to have somebody talk to you two. We have a lot more episodes of this to go until the Indigo Plateau. And you can't attack Sleepy Joe every time his dementia acts up.
Fuck you, Donald. I'm not the one with anger problems. Joe just said something so fucking stupid he needed to be punished for it. And even if I did have anger problems, do you really think this charlatan would be the one to fix it?
From what I can see, Mr. Former President, it looks like you have some deep and underlying anger issues. Let's just talk about this between me, you, and Joe.
He definitely could have picked an actual doctor. But maybe Trump has the right idea here. I never saw you that violent before Barack.
Okay, I guess we're actually going to do this. I don't have an anger problem, Joe. I have an idiot problem, and I spend a lot of time around 2 idiots.
Hey, Hank Hill, if I was an idiot, I wouldn't let our Pokemon faint like you do.
Where are the fucking pins when you need them? Blindness is on the menu today.
Oh yes, the pins and blindness. Donald mentioned this to me on the phone. Now, Barry, may I call you Barry? You seem to have a toxic dependence on trying to stab people in the eyes when you get mad. Tell me how that started.
It was one fucking time. And no, you can't call me Barry, you fucking walrus. Joe was actually the one who tried to do it first to the president of France. But nobody complains when Joe does it. Oh, hell no. He's just a demented little narcoleptic saint.
It sounds like you have some resentment towards Joe. If he is narcoleptic and demented, as you say, why would you speak to and try to attack somebody like that?
Good point, good point. Good job, Donald calling Dr. Phil, and good job, Donald making the Nugget Bridge look worse than Putin.
Shut the fuck up, Trump. Just stick to beating the trainers.
All I do is win, win, win no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Mr. Obama, I see you reaching for that pen. Pull that hand back right now.
He's going to have another outburst. Oh my God, run for your lives. Secret Service, help us.
Can you fucking see why I can get mad sometimes, Phil? Look at these idiots always egging me on.
Now, Obama, this isn't about blaming people. This is about thinking clearly, finding fault inside ourselves and not others. Can we please do that?
Well, maybe I do need to blame him. For 8 years, I carried Joe around as my VP. All he was known for was going to a burger joint and eating all of the ice cream in sight. My name won him the presidency, and I get no credit for anything. Why do I not get any respect?
Okay, now I think we're starting to get somewhere. Let me ask you something. Joe and Donald, do you respect Obama?
Of course I respect you, Obama. Just sometimes you scare me is all. I'm trying my best, and sometimes I like to try and mess around like you and Donald.
Through all the shit talk, Barack, I do respect you. It takes one hell of a figure to get Joe the presidency, even though it was rigged. It must have not been an easy rig in the slightest.
It wasn't rigged, Donald. Joe beat you. But I do thank both of you for saying that. I just wish sometimes you would say that. And also sometimes I would get the slack that you guys get. If I made the mistakes either of you two made, I would never have even won a primary.
Obama, you can't be selfish of the treatment that others get. Yes, Joe gets a lot of breaks because of his age, and yes, Donald gets a lot of breaks because he gets a cult following. You will never be able to change those things. Instead of being salty, take the high road, be proud of your accomplishments, and let that guide you in life.
Phil, where did that music come from?
Oh, that was just my Bluetooth speaker. I feel like when I use music that leads to the major and emotional part to the movie, everybody not only listens more, but understands it more.
I mean, that actually makes sense, Joe. I think I'm ready to forgive you. I'm sorry for trying to assault you. I'm sorry for all the times I've been jealous of how I can't get away with your fuck-ups. I'll never try to blind you ever again.
And that's what it's all about, Mr. President. Way to go, breaking through your internal walls and learning to be a better friend. Joe, do you have anything to say? Joe, I said, do you have anything to say to Obama? Did this motherfucker really just sleep through my beautiful speech?
It happens, Phil, and in the spirit of truly growing, I'll be the bigger person and wake him up. Hey, Joe, you want to get some ice cream later?
Ice cream? Oh boy, do I. Sorry about that, guys. I heard that lullaby and I fell asleep.
All right, well, I could get mad right now that you fell asleep during my moment of glory, but no, I'm glad you all are understanding of each other now. It looks like my work here is done.
I gotta give you credit, Phil. I didn't think you would do that good a job. Not only did you help Obama, but I was able to get through most of the battles on the bridge here without having to deal with any more bullshit.
Speaking of getting through battles, Donald, do you think I could fight all the trainers on the way to Bill? I really want to make up for my past mistakes in episode 3, and I want to build up my strength before I take down Misty.
Honestly, this would be like a 30-minute video if we took on all the trainers leading up to Misty today. So sure, Obama, have a full Dragon Ball Z training arc and be at your best when you take on Misty.
Thanks, Donald. I'm absolutely ready to cook and prove my value to the team.
And with that, boys, I think I will take my leave. Good luck to all of you in keeping a healthy friendship. But hey, before I go, I just have a quick question. Hey, Biden, what did you do that made Obama go off the rails last episode?
Oh, yeah. I forgot what the battle was when you leave Mount Moon in Pokemon Yellow. When I saw the trainers approaching me, I said it was Butch and Cassidy instead of Jesse and James.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you not only forgot that iconic Pokemon Yellow battle, but then mistook Jesse and James for Butch and fucking Cassidy?
Yeah, just a simple mistake, Lamau. But thanks again for everything, Phil.
All right, fuck this. I take back everything I said. Obama, you were right. Biden, you deserve to be fucking blinded. You demented old fuck. Get over here right now. I'm kicking your demented ass.
Oh my God, it's happening again. Secret Service, save me.
Okay, new fucking rule. Nobody mentions the Mount Moon incident ever again, so Joe doesn't get assaulted every episode.
That's fine with me.
My head hurts.
You'll be fine, Sleepy Joe. If it makes you feel any better, I'm sure Phil has a lot more hurting than his head right now.
I'd actually be surprised if we heard from him ever again. That cool down, well now, Torture Room isn't going to be very nice to him. They let me go with not a lot because I was a former president. But Phil, yeah, let's just all pretend we never saw him today.
Let's pretend we didn't see who now.
Yeah, Phil might not have a PhD, but he definitely has a black belt seeing you don't remember anything.
While he may not be a real doctor, he definitely did help us today. Let's wrap up this episode the right way by beating this rocket grunt. You got this, Donald. Finish strong.
I get mad every time before this fight because I'm always screaming, yes, I want to join Team Rocket. Yes, I want to join Team Rocket, but he never responds.
Take him out fast, Trump. I need a nap and some white powder.
I'll get this battle done as fast as I can. Joe, he does have the Tucker Carlson tie-down Pokemon, but as long as he doesn't use, oh for fuck's sake, of course he uses Rap. I'm just switching. Fuck waiting for that move to resolve. Blackhawk should be able to finish this up no problem, right? It's not like he's gonna use Rap again.
Yeah, Donald, that was totally a one-time thing. There's literally no way he uses that move again. The game definitely limits the
Nice
amount of
jinx,
toxicity
Joe.
one trainer can activate.
Go back to fucking sleeping, Joe. Jesus fucking Christ. Obama was right. Nice jinx. I'm bringing George back in to end this once and for all. All I need to do is click quick attack and good fucking night to that annoying bitch. One to go.
Keep cooking, Donald. One last Pokemon to beat this episode. I know we were distracted by Dr. Phil this entire episode, but you went through this entire bridge without even going to the Pokemon Center once. It's just this Zubat, and we're on to episode 6.
Just hit that Thundershock attack, Trump! Another rocket bites the... Oh, wait a minute, it survived? How is that even possible?
Not a big deal, Obama. I don't even care that he confused us. George is a genius. He would never hit... Okay, fine, maybe he did, but there's no way. You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Trump,
That
are
did
you
not
fucking
just
serious?
happen.
Who's the fucking liability now, Donald? Who fucking let George faint now, Donald? Way to fuck up just like me, Donald. I never want to fucking hear that ever again.
Well, excuse me for thinking George is brilliant and that he wouldn't hit himself. That's not a fuck up. That's trust in our Pokemon. I'm a great trainer because I trust my Pokemon. This isn't my fault.
Let's just agree we each fucked up once and end that. Just go to the Pokemon Center and heal up for my turn.
Whatever, deal. Fine, I just can't believe that fucking happened. All right, everyone. Well, that will do it for episode 5. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. And I cannot stress how thankful we all are that this channel is starting to get bigger. We couldn't be more grateful for all the growth. BTW, I'm getting Charmander to be our HM slave. Just prank that guy saying I'll treat him right, Lamau. Bye, everyone.
Welcome aboard, HM. Slave Charmander. Also, everybody, I just wanted to let you know we're going to have a special new series when we get to 1,000 subs. Bye, everyone.
We love every one of you and all the positive comments. See you next week.
And cut. All right, well, not the perfect episode. I think we got some good progress done both in the game and with the relationship of you two.
No shit, it wasn't the perfect episode. I got assaulted for the second episode in a row. Things are going to need to change if I'm going to keep doing this.
You shouldn't get assaulted anymore, Joe. We agreed to stop talking about the Mount Moon incident, so you're in the clear there. It's now up to me to take down a bunch of trainers, defeat Misty, and get us to Vermilion City this episode.
Look, Barack, I know Donald said you could do that at the end of the last episode, but
what, Joe?
It's just that's an awful lot to do. And seeing how everything went to shit last time you played, maybe you should just get to Bill and let me get our next badge for us.
Coming from the narcoleptic dementia patient, you seriously don't think I can handle all of that?
If I'm being honest, Barack, I might have agreed to that at the end of last episode too soon. I know it was only once, but you literally got lucky against that lass, and George could have fainted twice. This is a huge episode potentially, and I don't know. Your play screamed liability last time you played.
And you feel like this too, Joe? Do you think I'm a liability?
It was only one episode, so it might be too early to tell. But yeah, that play was pretty bad, Obama. If it happens again, I would definitely consider you a liability.
So that's how it's going to be? All right, fine. Thanks for the trust in me.
Maybe we were too hard on him, Donald?
If we're going to be Pokemon Masters, Joe, we have to call it like we see them. We'll see what kind of trainer Obama truly is this episode.
They'll see. They'll all see.
Okay, everybody. Welcome back to episode 6 of the Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow series. We're kind of at a loss right here because it was supposed to be Obama's turn, but he's not here right now.
Do you think this has anything to do with what happened after last episode, Donald?
There's a chance of that, Joe, but we don't have the time to sit around here and wait. If Obama isn't mentally tough enough, then so be it. It would have been your turn after Barack, so I guess you can play.
自分の命を大切にするならコントローラーを弱置いてください。
Obama?
そうアステショ者たちは自分たちの信仰の潜入の代償を吐くことになるでしょう。あいれなてめえのものは取れ。よくんは達成していませんか？
What the fuck is happening?
ウーキャジュ。
Donald, I'm scared.
あなたは出会いを恐れるでしょう。
I'm sorry, little boy.
なぜライ続けるのですか？
Joe, the curtains are on fire.
世の知恵だ甘けないよ、相手。
Donald, help me. How the fuck do you use this fire extinguisher?
紐をちゃめましょう。
Hold me, Donald.
I got you, buddy.
終わりは近いです。
I really hope so.
止められない。
Okay, that's enough. Joe, get out of the way.
Oh, my head. Where am I?
Is he back to normal, Donald?
I don't know, Joe. Barack, are you with us?
I think so. Last thing I remember, everything went red.
You became a fucking monster, Obama. Some background music started playing and you destroyed everything in your path. You almost burned down the White House.
Is that true, Donald?
It definitely is Obama. I had to hit you over the head with a chair to get you back to normal.
Wait, how did we get to the gym? I thought we had to battle all the trainers on the way to Bill.
Barack, you beat all those trainers. It was the most ruthless, cold-blooded beatdown of 8-bit trainers I've ever seen. While you were out cold, I met with Bill. I even got Bulbasaur to be another hidden machine slave and brought you to the gym so you could take down Misty.
We'll never call you a liability again, Obama. Just please never do that ever again. Secret Service had to change my diaper while you were out cold.
Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened, boys, but I'm sorry if I scared you. Let's just put all of this behind us and take down Misty.
That sounds like a plan, Barack. I think the formula is just Thundershock all day against these water bastards. George definitely got some good experience on the way to Bill, so hopefully he can take down everybody on his own.
What a nice job this trainer has. He can just stay in the pool all day and not worry about wearing a diaper.
People like you are why I would never go back to a public pool, Joe.
Oh, come on. Sometimes you're having just so much fun in the pool that you don't have the time to get out and walk to the bathroom. The best part is, nobody can ever say it's you.
Joe, you do realize that they put a chemical in pools now that changes color when you go to the bathroom, right?
Oh, that's how they found out. The last few times I got kicked out, I just thought they got lucky with their guess. I hate the future. I miss the roaring 20s.
The aftermath of World War I, the beginning of the Great Depression. Yeah, great decade there, Joe.
The 1920s? Oh no, I meant the 1820s, you silly goose. Those were the days.
Why am I not surprised? Good start with this swimmer, though, Barack. Shelter is pretty underrated, though, so don't go easy on it.
You're right about that, Donald. It's evolved form. Cloyster actually has the highest base stats of any Pokemon in this game after the Legendaries and Dragonite. That 180 defense stat is just insanity.
I'm not going to lie, Cloyster was actually a finalist in my party member decision. It came down to Cloyster and one other Pokemon, and I chose the other one.
What Pokemon did you choose, Trump?
Joe, you dumbass, you know it's supposed to be a secret. We aren't telling anybody, but do you want to tell everyone what we do plan on doing?
Oh, yeah, that's right. So everybody, the other day, we decided that the community should decide the names of our last 3 Pokemon to be entered. First off, you must be subscribed to the channel. Next, all you have to do is comment on every video from here on with the name of the Pokemon you think we will use, followed by a dash, then the name you want it to be named. You can enter every episode from this video until we add that Pokemon.
That's right, everyone. I will be adding my Pokemon before we battle the 4th gym, so that's your hint for me.
I also will be adding my Pokemon before the 4th gym. My hint is that it will be an entirely different type than Obama's Pokemon. Every episode we will give a new hint to help you all out. You also will only be allowed 1 guess per episode, and keep in mind we will not use a name that could get us in trouble on YouTube. Any submission with a name that could get us demonetized or a strike will be ignored.
Don't you even worry about that, Joe. We have the best community. Trust me, I know YouTube communities. They would never do something like that. My Pokemon won't be until a little after theirs, but it will be before the 5th gym if you want to guess for me as well. And all right, Barack, enough about that. It's time for Misty. That Starmie is no joke.
It's fucking go time, boys. The strategy is going to be pretty simple as long as we have George. Hopefully we don't need to use anybody else.
Pretty much just free experience with her leadoff. I think with our level, we should be able to just 2-shot this starfish.
I hope so, Donald. Thundershock isn't the strongest move, and yeah, it looks like 2 hits will take it down. We just need to limit the damage we take right here.
So much for limiting damage. Fuck you with that critical hit, Game Freak, you assholes.
It's not ideal in the slightest, but still 1 down and 1 to go.
What's the plan here, Obama? Healing up George?
No, I think I'm just going to go all out here and try to end it. George might faint, but Blackhawk can pick up the pieces if that happens.
While I don't want to see George faint, this is a gym battle, so you don't get any shit if a Pokemon faints. Just get the dub, and that's all that matters.
We've been lucky so far with a tackle and harden, which is useless against Thundershock. Oh, let's fucking go. Big fucking paralyze there.
It's in the fucking bag. Even if that bubble beam hits us, we can easily finish it off. Misty threw hard.
She didn't even use her best move. She could have knocked out George without even one Thundershock landing. G Misty. The Cascade badge is ours.
There can be a lot of arguments for Misty being one of the harder gym leaders due to that bubble beam attack hitting so hard and being under-leveled, so we take this badge and run. It's on to Vermilion City, boys.
I don't think I've ever played this game where Misty didn't use Bubble Beam. We got really unlucky with the crit, but RNG came back for the reverse sweep in this one.
So what's the plan now, Barack?
Well, I think we heal up our Pokemon and we start battling on the SS, and I think I can take out about half the trainers this episode, and then you can battle the rest, as well as battling Surge next episode.
That sounds like a plan to me, Barack. Should be plenty of battling from here until we get that third badge. The team is going to get much stronger.
Jesus Christ, Trump, calm down.
I'm sorry, guys, but I just realized I'm going to get my first gym battle next episode. I've been waiting for this since Obama got the first two. Surge is going down.
I really hope it lines up for me to face Erica, not only because her gym is full of cuties, but because I want to get my first gym battle too.
Jesus fucking Christ, Joe. I really hope that's not your first gym. Please let it be Koga.
I'd settle for Dame Mommy Sabrina too. She can play with me all she wants. I use her in Pokemon Puzzle League for her voice lines alone.
Obama, can we just leave him in the underground path? Nobody would even notice.
You seriously think it's my first time down here? Elmo Donald. I've been down here so many times with, well, you know.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Joe, no ice cream for a month if you keep being a sussy little shit.
To change the subject, I'm surprised you even brought up Pokemon Puzzle League Joe. Why would you bring up that PTSD?
Well, I was only thinking about our in-house matches. That 0-2 reverse sweep against Obama 2 years ago is one of my greatest gaming achievements to date. But yeah, the fucking PTSD since I have never been able to beat Mewtwo on Super Hard. My save file has been stuck on Gary with 99 continues for years.
First off, fuck you for bringing up that bullshit. Can't believe I trapped myself in games 4 and 5 trying to put you away. But yeah, I can't beat Mewtwo either. All these videos on YouTube say, oh, just get a 4 chain starting off with a 4 combo and the AI can't clear it. Bullshit. They clear it every time. I can have 4-minute matches and they just don't fucking die.
Remember when that piece of shit Zelensky offered to beat Mewtwo for us? Fuck that guy. I'm surprised we gave Ukraine another penny since then. Congrats to him for being a speedrunner in Puzzle League. Rub it in a little more, you likable bitch.
Trust me, I tried to stop their funding after that. Congress said I can't make my political decisions over an N64 game. Well, fuck them. I still have my gold Nintendo 64 from Toys R Us hooked up to my TV to this day. Puzzle League is the game sitting in the console just staring at me until I beat Super Hard.
It truly will be a magical day when one of us beats it. There won't even be any toxicity. It will be such a happy moment for all of us to know one member of our group did the impossible.
Should we stream trying to beat Puzzle League one of these days?
Oh man, I would love to do that. I don't have a capture card though, so it would need to be when we can get one.
Are there any other games we can play for the viewers?
Hold on, like we announced last video, we will have a special series for when we hit 1,000 subscribers. I also think we can get some of the boys together to play some 6v6 NHL 24 games, as well as some 11v11 EAFC 24 games when they come out in the coming months.
We do love our sports games, so we can do a lot of content with that. Hopefully the YouTube money starts coming in around then, so we can afford a better subscription on 11 Labs and can get more than 100,000 characters.
I mean, we don't really love those games. We just love the sports and playing team games. Ever since the 8th generation of video games came out, EA has fallen off a cliff. They stopped caring about the games since they have a monopoly on their major titles and only care about Ultimate Team content.
Real talk. The so-called best players in the game are just the best exploiters. They would be lost if the games were actually about playing the sport properly, especially for NHL. All the content creators just rap glitch all day. They couldn't even sell out their venue for world championships. How fucking sad. The worst part of the content creators who simp for the franchise just to get recognized by EA. The Game Changer program should be renamed to the Bootlicker program. Rammer just laughs all the way to the bank.
At least we play with a group of people that don't sweat their dick off and can have some fun even with the bullshit mechanics. That content should be fire.
Back to this. Obama, you're just walking past all of these trainers like you did earlier in the episode. You're doing a great job, but also shout out to our team. There's not a weak link in the squad.
You got that right, Joe. Speaking of our team, I want to remind everyone of the collab we will be doing with the Pokemon Presidents channel. We teased it a few episodes ago, and now we can shed more light on it. We're going to be rivals in our Pokemon Yellow and Black playthroughs. We will battle on Pokemon Showdown in a best-of-3 battle with the teams we have in our games after every 2 gyms. Since we beat Misty this episode, our team is locked in. We have to use the exact levels and moves our Pokemon have as we win those battles. Since we don't have natures in Pokemon Yellow, all of our Pokemon will be the serious nature since there are no stat changes.
Are we going to be at a disadvantage since we are limited in terms of Pokemon and moves?
Hell no, Joe. Have you seen his most recent episode? Link in the description. If you haven't seen it, people, and throw him a sub so he can get to 10K subs. All he did was level up Marshmallow. He's neglecting Big O and Kirby. Even though he has an extra Pokemon in Greg, he stands no chance against us. Gen 1 will rule the day. Disclaimer, we will not be using our hidden machine slaves. It's just the main team.
He's right, Joe. Do you seriously think he can take down Arnold, George, and Blackhawk? The equal amounts of care and effort we put into each of them will prepare us for any situation. Big 2-0 incoming.
One more trainer before Vermilion City. Blackhawk has been silently cooking, and he's now up to level 20 as well.
I'm glad you came around on Blackhawk there, Joe. I definitely thought you were never going to give up on Bill for a while.
I would be a shit teammate if I didn't. Blackhawk has not only earned his spot, but thrived as well. I'm so happy to have him.
3 quick attacks is the plan right here. Since this overgrown sewer rat has speed on top of quick attack, we just need to do all we can to hit first. This will also be some juicy experience for our bird. Level 36 seems far away right now, but he will evolve soon enough.
Gen 4 definitely hit it out of the park with Staraptor, but nothing can compare to the elegance and strength of what they did here in Gen 1. Of course, Ash had to be Ash and let it go as soon as his evolved.
While it was a wholesome move so it could defend all of its brethren, imagine if Ash had that firepower on his team.
And with that, boys, welcome to Vermilion City. What I'm going to do here is jump ahead since we're going to get the old rod, go back to Celadon City to get the bicycle and buy some items in the shop. This city really opens up so many new mechanics. All right, boys, we're finished with those errands, so let's go on a nice cruise.
Good thing you're riding the bicycle, Obama. We all know how tough that is for Sleepy Joe.
I'd normally be pissed at you, Donald, but right now I'm just enjoying this S-tier bicycle music.
I wish we could listen to it for longer, but unfortunately, they don't allow us to ride on the ship.
Watch where you're going, you fucking brokies.
What the fuck are you doing here, Tater Tot?
Well, if it isn't the Presidents, if you 3 have to know, I'm here to catch the Mew that's under the truck and then go on a luxury cruise where I can make more content to pay for my lawyers. The Matrix thinks they have me under their control, but they will never take the top G.
Andrew, you do realize the Mew was just a myth, right? There's nothing under that truck.
That's exactly what Greta Thunberg wants you to believe. Never trust a tree-hugging woman, Obama. They get you sent to Romanian jail, and I assure you it's much worse than American jail.
I guess we'll have to take your word for it. Andrew, hey, is anyone up for Domino's? I hear they have one on this ship. Just don't take a picture with it.
You should just be grateful I'm contributing to your video. I bet your channel doesn't even have 1,000 subs, you fucking loser.
It's getting there.
How can you expect to have even one Bugatti with those numbers? I make your net worth in 20 minutes from Hustlers University.
Last time I checked, your cars and assets were seized by the police. You won't ever sniff my net worth, so leave Biden alone.
Coming from someone else under attack from the Matrix, I would think you would have some sympathy for me, Trump.
You have to traffic women while they flock to King Donald. Know your place, peasant.
And I never lost an election to Joe fucking Biden, so what's your excuse there, you fucking loser?
Imagine losing an election to that sleepyhead. I'm pretty sure he has dementia.
Joe. You're Joe Biden?
I am. Since when? What are you going to tell me next? That I'm president?
Here, Donald, can you hold this for me?
What the hell is this?
It's the L you just won. G fucking G, you fat bitch.
Not going to lie, Donald. It is pretty hard to defend you after Biden fumbled that for you.
When did we get on a ship? I thought we were playing Pokemon. Oh, well, I deserve a vacation.
You spend more time in Delaware than at the fucking White House, Biden. You don't need a fucking vacation. I stood up for you and you let this human trafficker make me look like an idiot. Thanks for that.
No problem, buddy. You know I got you.
Jesus Christ, Joe. Not even Donald deserves to take an L against Andrew Tate. We're almost to the end of the episode. Stay with us. Also, Everyone, in the interest of saving time, we're going to skip the trips in between rooms on the SS Anne and not even show the rooms without battles.
What do you mean it's almost the end of the episode? You think you're going to kick me out after only a few minutes? Fuck that. I'm going to be here as long as you're on this ship.
Fine, whatever, Andrew, just don't get us arrested as well.
Don't worry, Obama. As long as you're with the top G, you'll never be in danger.
I guarantee you said that to every woman you've ever met, so I'm actually terrified right now.
Joe, why have you been so quiet? Your tongue better not be on those windows, old man.
Don't worry about me, Donald. I'm just focused on this beautiful young lass we're playing with.
You think she's beautiful, Joe? Come on, bro. She's a fucking 5 at best. You want to see a dime? I'll show you some top-tier anime waifus from my collection.
Oh my God. You're into anime waifu content as well? Maybe you're not so bad, Andrew.
That's the first alpha thing you've said all day, Biden. Let them handle this battle. Look at some of this goated content I have saved on my phone.
Donald, we definitely can't let Biden be corrupted by Andrew Tate.
What's the worst that can happen, Obama? Just look at him. If anything, he might get overloaded and undergo a system reboot.
I don't know if that's how that works, but I guess he can't get any worse.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at her and her. Hey, it's so fucking beautiful. Come to Papa, my queens.
Yeah, okay, maybe I was wrong on this one.
Oh, it's just, so fucking amazing.
Okay, Biden, that's enough for now. Give me back my phone.
Never. You'll never separate us.
Jesus fucking Christ, he just ran off. I gotta get my phone back before he accidentally posts some of that shit.
Goddamn, Biden looked like Usain Bolt on his way out of the room.
And just like that, the two idiots are out of the room. Who's holding that L now, Tate?
I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep battling.
How many more battles are you thinking of doing today, Obama?
Well, we've got about 3,300 more characters this month in 11 labs. So probably only a few more. We have to make sure we have enough left over for the outrow.
Please tell me we'll have more characters for next week, Obama. We can't miss an upload.
Don't worry, Donald. We get our refresh in 6 days, so we'll have a full 100,000 for next week.
That's a relief. It's my gym battle, so we better be prepared for it.
Speaking of being prepared, this is a huge item we're about to get. It's Body Slam, and it's definitely an endgame move. We are going to save for one of our last 3 Pokemon.
You can use it on either yours or Biden's. I'll give the viewers another free hint for my Pokemon right here to reward them if they stayed this long. My Pokemon will be a special attacker. I doubt it will have any physical attacks. Maybe one, but it's definitely a special attacker.
That's vague, but judging your earlier comments, I think I have an idea of who you want to use. You might be playing your hand too early here. Donald.
Maybe so, but I guess we'll have to see. Let's say one more battle, then we call it Obama?
Go get it, you fucking weirdo.
No, my precious waifu, I'll save you.
Did Tate just jump overboard?
Yep. I had this all planned out. I just needed a chance to steal his phone. Then I ran straight here to throw it overboard so he would follow it. 4D chess, my friends.
Wow, that's actually brilliant, Joe. I never saw that coming. Way to rid us of Tate.
I never thought you could pull off such a 200 IQ move. Maybe you are smarter than you look, Joe.
Really? Why? What did I do?
Your stupidity almost made George faint, Joe.
I totally would not have blamed you for that one, Obama. That would have been solely on Sleepy Joe.
I appreciate that. I would give you the same benefit of the doubt in that situation, too. Arnold doesn't have much usage here against water types, but he'll be able to wrap this up pretty quickly.
Yeah, just kidding. He used rap.
Don't be upset, guys. That just means more time we get to spend together.
Arnold, for the love of God, break free!
Something tells me this attack is going to last a long time.
You guys just need to relax. We're on a boat. We're on a boat. We're on a boat, motherfucker. Don't you ever forget.
I can't believe we almost went the whole episode without a reference to that song.
Same, but it looks like rap is finally over, so Arnold can wrap this battle up and we can wrap this episode up. Donald, start the outro for us, buddy.
Too many fucking rap puns, Obama. But that will wrap up episode 6, everyone. Wait a minute, I just realized it's Biden who does next episode. I don't get the fucking gym battle.
Oh, shit, he realized. Code Red Barack. We almost got away with it. Have a great day, everyone. See you next week if Donald doesn't use outrage on us.
See you next week, everyone.
I want to do a fucking gym battle. God fucking damn you two.
Hello, Vimeo, and welcome to The School Board Plays Roblox episode 42. Today, along with my co-hosts Derek Jeter and Brad Pitt, we are going to kill the Ender Dragon.
Joe, for fuck's sake, how many times do we need to remind you to take your dementia pills? Medicate yourself before you make Obama blue screen. Too late, I guess. Good job, Joe.
Thanks, buddy. But I don't have those pretty pink pills right now. The big guy at the entrance to the ship said no drugs allowed on the ship, so I just yeeted them into the ocean.
Okay, now that I'm finished rebooting, he meant actual drugs like weed and cocaine, Biden. You're allowed to have your medication on board. But don't worry, everyone. I got some of those fast-acting pills from Secret Service in case Joe did something stupid like this. Here, Joe, take your pills.
No, I don't want to. Leave me alone.
Joe, if you don't take your pills, you're going to be swimming with Tate in about 5 seconds, and I'll take the fight against Surge.
Leave me alone, you orange bully, whoever you are.
Joe, open up wide. Here comes the airplane. Whoosh!
Airplane. Oh boy, come to Joey.
I should have thought of that, but good job, Obama. How long does it take for those pills to work again?
The label says 2 voice clips, so it should be right after I finish speaking.
Hey guys, what are you talking about? Stay focused. We have to finish up the SS Anne, and then I have to beat Surge.
The urge to throw you overboard is very strong, you old bastard. But at least your head is on straight because this is a big episode.
Donald's right, Joe. We need you to be at the top of your game right here. Surge may only have 1 Pokemon, but that Raichu is no joke. It totally outlevels everyone on our team, and even with a ground type, victory is not assured. We need all the levels we can get on this ship.
Don't worry, Obama. You're not the only one who can get a gym badge. I got this in the bag. I've known Surge for a long time, going back to the Great Pokemon War, and I know all of his weaknesses.
The Great Pokemon War? What the fuck are you talking about, Biden?
You really need to study your history, Donald. You see, Lieutenant Surge and I were members of the 69th Infantry of the Kanto Army. Surge directed his team of electric-type trainers to overpower the opponent at all obstacles. If it wasn't for his Raichu, those savages from Johto would have taken his life. Good thing we won the war after General Blaine ordered an all-out blitzkrieg, overwhelming those fire chicken-worshipping assholes.
Blaine wasn't a general, you dipshit. You're lying out your ass.
Have you never seen his avatar from the Pokemon beta? Blaine was the leader of our battalion, and he was a genius. Now, he just tries to quiz Pokemon trainers who challenge his gym.
I've heard rumors, but there's no way that can be true, Joe.
Oh, they're true, Barack. I have so many war stories, but right now, let me focus on this battle.
Hello, this is housekeeping. Is there anybody in there?
There ain't no way.
Is that? It is. I thought I recognized those voices. Fancy seeing you guys again.
That's a face I didn't expect to see again. I thought you were going to live in Mount Moon forever. What's up, Tucker? We're just training our team a little more before we take on Lieutenant Surge for our 3rd gym badge.
To be honest with you, there was a time where I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life in there too. But shortly after I ran back in, I was attacked by a Zubat swarm, and that forced me to escape from the cave. After the searing pain from the sun, my eyes finally adjusted, and I set out to restore my career. In the meantime, though, I need some money, and the only job I could find was being a janitor on this ship.
Well, we definitely could use a personal housekeeper. So why don't you tag along with us, Tucker? Jill isn't here, so if Joe has another accident, you can take her spot.
Excuse me, Barrack, but I am a member of the SS Anne's housekeeping staff. I'm not Biden's bedside nurse.
Congratulations, Tucker. As President of the United States, I am promoting you from cave dweller to my temporary bedside nurse. I normally require some experience before such a big career move, but I'll give you a shot.
I guess it will look good on my resume. How have you guys been since we last met?
That's the spirit, Tucker, and oh, you know, the usual fighting trainers. Obama turned into a Super Saiyan, we picked up our 2nd badge, and here we are.
Wait, Obama turned into what?
Oh, you know, Tucker, a Super Saiyan. His hair was golden and flowing, his power level was over 9,000, and he terrorized anybody on Route 25 who stood in his path. Trump had to knock him out with a chair, but it was all good.
There's no way anything you guys say can be true. You're just messing with me.
Believe it or not, Tucker, Sleepy Joe is right. Knocked Obama straight out with my WWE training. We had a few minutes to ourselves, and we were able to take a look at some game producer, 6 OnlyFans content. Sadly, he deleted his account and decided to focus on YouTube.
It's such a shame. His score bunny cosplay gave me joy that Jill could never do in a million years. But I get him deleting his OnlyFans account. Why bother posting those pictures when you have an amazing Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke series on YouTube? He's got to be almost richer than you, Donald.
I don't think YouTube pays that much, Joe, but his videos are amazing. But we brought this up because we love shouting out some of the creators that inspired us to do our own series. So check out his series if you haven't already, everyone. We put the link to his newest video in the description of this video. Super nice guy. Throw him a sub or I'll build a wall around your house.
I wish I could have seen some of that OF content, but I understand what you guys had to do in my Rampage. Speaking of Rampage, keep it up. Joe, you're taking out these trainers one by one with ease.
While it's nice to see you guys are wholesome to other creators, are you guys seriously saying you enjoyed content of a man wearing a bunny cosplay? What the fuck is wrong with you furries?
Shut that shit down right now, and don't ever call us furries again, you fucking cave dweller. He was dressed up as a Pokemon. That's not a furry cosplay. Here I saved one screenshot on my phone. Look me dead in the eye and tell me that isn't gold.
All right, fine, give me that. Let me see. Well then, all right, Donald, I stand corrected. That's some quality score bunny content.
Told you, Tucker. Anyway, how long do you plan to stay on this ship?
There's a rumor going around that I'm next in line to be promoted to head of housekeeping. I just need to make sure everything goes right with this upcoming voyage, and I'm all but guaranteed for that promotion. If I get that, I should make a killing with tips and grow a nice nest egg really quickly.
Eggs? Oh, that's a great idea. I'll have 2 scrambled eggs with a side of bacon and a coffee Mr. Boat Servant.
There are so many things wrong with what you said. Joe, first off, this is a ship and not a boat. Second, I'm a member of the housekeeping team and not a servant, as you put. That's very rude to the staff of this ship.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the proper term for you is cave dweller. Tell you what, Tucker, get my breakfast, or I'm telling the captain you tried to assault me.
Sorry about this, Tucker, but a side effect of his dementia pills is the potential to be a dick. He's definitely serious right now.
Since you're getting that for Joe, I'll take a T-bone with a side of fries and a Coke, Tucker. Also, please get Joe an orange juice instead of a coffee, or he'll shit his pants.
Fine, but you better tip me when I get back.
Joe, that was mean. You didn't have to do that to him.
Remember when he shared an interview with a guy that said you smoked crack and were gay and didn't deny any of that, instead saying assess for yourself? Still think that he didn't deserve it.
Yeah, never mind, you're right, Joe. It's easy to forget all the fucked up things he said now that he's down like this.
I mean, he was right about the gay part. You and Manshell make such a lovely couple, though.
Donald, shut the fuck up before I transform again. I don't see any chairs nearby.
I got my joke and I'm good. How are you feeling, though, Joe? You still have a rival battle and the gym battle to go. This is definitely your toughest episode yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. But he is right, Joe. This might be one of your hardest episodes in the entire series with the amount of battles and the quality of trainers you face. How you feeling?
Did you two not just see me take my pills a few minutes ago? Don't worry about me. I'm in cruise control. Also, did you seriously just say our rival was a tough battle? Putin is trash. He hasn't ever knocked out one of our Pokemon. Nothing more than an appetizer before Surge.
Joe, I'm loving this alpha dog mentality you got going here. Keep it up and that Thunder badge will be ours, no doubt.
For real, Joe, when did you turn your aggression up to 11?
I'm actually disappointed in you two. Do you see this team we have? Guys, we're fucking stacked. Our team is deeper than the 1996 Chicago Bulls. If you even make one of our Pokemon faint, you should feel like a great trainer. There's no chance anybody can take down all 3 of our Pokemon. Just hand us the title of champion now. POTUS can't be stopped.
If this is the Joe Biden on the debate stage next year, I might actually have to lean forward and try. I love this swagger and cocky attitude. Joe, keep fucking up everything and everyone in your path, not just mentally, but physically too.
Agreed. Just remember that we aren't champions yet, Joe. Don't make any mistakes and our team won't lose.
Hey, Joe, we just got your favorite move. Are you going to teach it to the Pokemon you catch?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Donald. But speaking of our Pokemon, how about we take a minute to give our hints for the episode?
Good idea, Joe. A reminder to everyone. We are letting the community choose the names of our last 3 Pokemon. To have a chance, you must subscribe to the channel and then comment the name of the Pokemon followed by a dash and then the name you want us to use. For all of the correct guesses, we will add it to the wheel when it's time. to name the Pokemon. We've got a lot of guesses in so far, and I'm going to reveal I've seen a correct guess on one of the Pokemon. Not going to say who, but someone who entered has a correct guess. Still a few more episodes before my Pokemon, so I can't give it away. But for my Pokemon, I'm going to say I'm feeling lucky. That's the hint. I'm feeling lucky. Not an obvious hint, but it will definitely make sense when we get this Pokemon.
My turn next, and I'm going to shake things up. But before I get to my hint, one thing that Obama didn't say, we want more correct guesses, so we are allowing 3 guesses per comment. You don't need to match the Pokemon to the president. Just get the Pokemon right. If you haven't commented on episode 6, watch the episode, listen for the hints, and put 3 guesses in. I know I said I was going to get my Pokemon last, but I decided to change my mind and get my Pokemon next episode. Breaking news from the Broadway CJ97 YouTube channel. We will have a new Pokemon next episode. I want a lot of correct guesses, so I'm going to make sure any Pokemon fan can guess this. This is a Pokemon that has been known to kidnap children. You all know who it is, so let's get those guesses in.
Holy shit. Donald, that is a bombshell and a completely obvious hint. People could probably just Google it and get that. What made you change your mind on your Pokemon?
2 reasons, Obama. First off, we said we wanted to do Pokemon that aren't exactly popular. Not many runs have this Pokemon. Also, I was going to go with Scyther at first, but I decided not to, because I just thought he would be broken and make this too easy. For those of you that don't know, high critical hit ratio moves are a critical hit most of the time in Gen 1. Scyther using Slash is game-breaking, and we don't want that at the end of the day. Oh, and this Pokemon is just too funny not to choose for obvious reasons.
I was focused on the battle and didn't hear your hint. Why would it be funny?
Just wait and see, Sleepy Joe. What about your hint?
Right, so my Pokemon, I guess, will be the last Pokemon we catch now that Donald moved us up. For my hint, let's say a speed demon that can hit super hard with a variety of different type moves. I don't want to give mine away like you did just now because mine isn't next episode, but with the hint from last episode, I think we might see some correct guesses.
I think I know who you want now, Joe. Those are some really good hints. We should have a lot of guesses, and that's what we want to see. Get them in and let's keep this episode rolling. We should be getting close to the end here.
You're not wrong, Obama. We're heading into the last section of the ship now. Just a few more trainers before Putin. I'll put them to bed really quick.
Jesus Christ, there you guys are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Tucker, it's a 2-floor ship. Do better. Where's our food?
Right here, guys. I have your steak, Donald, and your eggs, Joe.
About time, give them here. Gross! These are cold. What the fuck, Tucker?
Well, I'm sorry, Joe, but it took me a long time to find you. I didn't mean for them to be cold.
Joe, what the fuck? This isn't your room. You can't just break a plate and get cold food everywhere.
I'm the fucking president. I'll do what I want.
Gross! Joe has the right idea. The steak is cold and the Diet Coke is warm. Fuck this.
Donald, can you two not be a couple of fucking Karens and apologize to this trainer for making a mess in his room?
Apologize? He should be thankful to have 3 presidents in his room, causing his Pokemon to faint. You're welcome for also having food I touch decorate your room.
Hey, Tucker, your housekeeping right? I know a room that could use some cleaning.
You're getting new pills, Joe. You're out of control. Even for Tucker, this is brutal.
Whatever. This is fine. I've cleaned worse.
Listen, Obama, we're the victims here. We were hungry and waiting for food, and when it finally came, it was inedible.
Shut up, Donald. If anyone can skip a meal, it's you.
I'm bulking, and of course you would be looking at a man's body. Do I need to call Manshell and let her know you're into me?
Try that, and it will be the last thing you ever do, Donald.
Can you guys shut the fuck up? I'm trying to focus over here. It's bad enough I still have the taste of cold eggs in my mouth.
Tell you what, Joe, why don't I run and get you another orange juice?
You've been calling me out for my attitude, but you're going to get me an orange juice. Sounds a little Suze, but all right, I guess.
You worry too much, Biden. I'll be right back.
Hey, Obama, when you're gone, can you bring over my cleaning cart? I need some more towels, and he's gone. Damn it.
Don't worry, Tucker. That guy is worried about his Pokemon that just got destroyed. I don't even think he cares about the food.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm going on break.
I'll take out all this guy's Pokemon too, so you don't have to worry about him either, Tucker. He should just forfeit now and order his Pokemon to retreat.
Holy shit, it's blowing up. Everybody duck for cover.
Who the fuck orders a Pokemon to self-destruct on a cruise ship? Is he just asking for a domestic terrorist charge?
Secret Service, get him. This battle is over.
So I leave for 3 minutes and all hell has broken loose? Why is Secret Service beating the shit out of an old man?
He ordered his Voltorb to self-destruct in that room. We were lucky to get out alive. Secret Service is taking him away for his domestic terrorism.
We'll talk about that later. It's time to battle Putin.
He's right. Dial the fucking Joe. Take him down.
Will do, guys. Let's see what he's got for us this time. A Spearow. Weak choice. Time to clip some wings.
6 levels higher and a much stronger Pokemon. Take out the trash, Arnold.
Thrash is definitely the move here. Let's see, and holy shit. I know it was a crit, but that hit really hard. 1 down. Way to go, Arnold.
I'm just going to keep it rolling here. Keep on thrashing, Arnold. It's not Eradicate, but it will have to do for this fight. I'll send that to Lavender Town.
Gone. It's a one-hit wonder. Halfway there, Joe. He can't even dream of beating Arnold.
You guys really do have such a strong Nidoking. That Thrash is horrifying.
And he's not going anywhere. His Sandshrew is next, and what do you know? 3 for 3. Putin hasn't even attacked yet, and he's down to Eevee.
I think you should bring in someone else here, Joe. Nidoking might get confused at any time.
Way ahead of you, Barack. I'll let Blackhawk finish it off again. Our bird is becoming the bane of his existence. Let the nightmare drag on.
It's probably going to take a few hits, but we can drag this out. No problem. He doesn't stand a chance of winning here.
Just standard Putin, not even attacking. So scared of us he can't even think properly.
Is Putin actually playing this game too? If so, keep taking it to his bitch ass.
It's not actually him, but we needed a name for our rival that would really hype us up every time we face him. The battles have been really one-sided as a result. In fact, he's normally been too afraid to even attack us. This battle was no different. Another major win for POTUS.
That fucking sand attack made this battle go 1 extra turn than it had to. But it's over now. GG, easy, no rah.
You did good, Joe. Nice job, buddy. Get the cut HM and let's move on.
That was more of a blowout than the Cowboys-Giants game this past Sunday. Good shit, guys. Hopefully now the battles are over. Though because I have so much to clean.
Yeah, all the fights are over now, Tucker. We just have to talk to the captain and then we can go. Hey, Obama, do you want to rub his shoulders since you love contact with men?
Eat shit, Joe. I'm not doing that. How many more times are you going to call me gay?
When you start being interested in women, I'll stop. There's nothing wrong with it, Obama. Why do you take such offense to it?
How the fuck do you keep forgetting to delete an extra item, Joe? You always have too many.
All right, fine. That's my bad. But that's the only mistake, if you even want to call it a mistake, this entire episode. I've been cooking a 3 Michelin star meal, and now it's time for dessert.
Fine, you're right, Joe. Are you ready to take on Surge? He's good and we'll have the strongest level Pokemon we've faced yet. Remember the anime? He's absolutely brutal.
Wait a minute. Is this bitch pretending to be sick again? Jesus Christ. He's just a sick fuck asking for shoulder rubs. Someone called the police before he pulls a Biden and asks a kid to do it.
I heard rumors, but I can't believe it's true. This captain really is disgusting. Let's just get what you need and get out of here. Well, this was nice. Let's get some fresh air before the ship sails. I'll wave you guys off. Good luck with everything, guys. I'm gonna just get back on the... Wait a minute, what's that noise? Oh, fuck. No, it's leaving. Shit, no, I'm gonna get fired. God damn it.
Holy shit, Tucker is swimming after the ship. He'll never catch it, but I respect his hustle wanting this job. And wait a minute, what's this?
God fucking damn it, I couldn't find my fucking phone. And wait a minute, it's you assholes, Biden. Get the fuck over here, you bitch.
Don't even think about it, Tater Tot. Secret Service is right behind me.
Fine, but why the fuck is the ship leaving without the top G? God fucking damn it. I assume you idiots are on the way to the gym, so I'll tag along and watch you get destroyed by Surge.
No chance we lose Tate, but guys, I hate this part. Can we just ignore, yeah, that's perfect, fuck this annoying puzzle. Let's just win our 3rd badge.
Beat the lieutenant with a puny Pikachu. You 3 make me laugh. I can't wait to get this on film.
Yeah, this isn't George's fight, Tate. We've got an ace and we won't lose. Tell you what, since this is a 1v1, we'll quit if we lose. Biden, don't fuck this up.
You got it, Obama. It's fucking go time. No messing around.
This is going to be great. Just look at this hulking figure of a man. He just radiates alpha energy. He's the top G of this gym, and I will love every second of this. Just look at that Raichu, level 28. It's amazing.
Don't listen to him, Joe. Arnold will get you through this battle. Use Thrash and send that rat to the hospital.
Imagine using Thunderbolt against a Nidoking. Did he think I was going to switch? Your boy is losing it, Tate.
You guys are fucking cheating. Bullshit. This is rigged.
Hey, look, he's like Putin and afraid to attack, thrash, and, well, fuck, he lived. Oh well, at least he hits us once to make it look like he tried. And with that, boys, we have defeated Surge. We have our third badge, 3 down and 5 to go.
You pieces of shit didn't deserve that. Fuck you. Fuck this Planet Fitness. I'm out of here.
Make sure you grab that L on the way out, Tate. Get the fuck out of here, loser. Way to fucking go, Joe. You took out all the trainers on the ship and got our badge without a Pokemon feigning. Without a doubt, the best job any of us has done in a single episode. Way to set the bar, buddy.
You did a great job this episode, Joe. Even though those pills made you act like a dick at times, you really dialed in and did a fantastic job.
I appreciate it, guys. Also, I'm going to teach Pikachu Thunderbolt. Somehow he doesn't learn it by leveling up, and he's going to be on our team the entire game. That means he definitely needs this move, and as soon as possible. This will make him much more viable throughout the run. After this, though, we're going to call it an episode, guys. I hope you all enjoyed episode 7. Next episode, we get our next party member and start making our way to Celadon City to get our 4th badge.
Totally agree with that, Joe. Pikachu needs Thunderbolt. It's my turn next episode, so I get to catch my Pokemon myself. I can't wait. Bye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
We're also going to grab Squirtle right after we sign off, but don't forget to vote, everybody. Make your voice heard, name our Pokemon, and we will see you next Thursday. Love you guys.
Yeah, we know you love guys.
God damn it, Donald.
Hello, all you beautiful people of YouTube. Welcome to episode 8 of The Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow. Before we get into the action, it's time to decide the name for our newest Pokemon that we add to the team this episode.
Over the last few episodes, we have been asking you all to help provide the names for our team by listening to our hints and then guessing the Pokemon we will use. Any correct guesses were added to the wheel of potential names.
A huge congratulations to everybody who guessed Mewtwo as our next party member. In this episode, we will be adding him to our party.
Joe, you stupid fuck. We aren't adding Mewtwo to our team. Why would you even... You know what? I'm not even going to go there today. I'm too excited to add my new party member to assault you, Sleepy Joe.
Joe, it was obvious that Trump was hinting that we were catching a Drowsy next episode that will eventually become a Hypno. Even you can't be that stupid.
It's a psychic type, close enough. Just name it Mewtwo and move on.
That's not how it works, you demented fuck. As you can see, we have the wheel up to choose the name of our soon-to-be Hypno. We had 23 correct guesses for this Pokemon. Sorry you can't see the full list of names and YouTubers on the right side, but I couldn't scroll to the right. All the names are on the wheel, though, as you can see.
Click to spin. Don't mind if I do. I'm hitting the button. Go, wheel, go. Land on Mewtwo.
What the fuck, Joe? It was my Pokemon I wanted to hit the button. Whatever. Fuck it. And the winner is R. Kelly. What a perfect name for the Pokemon named after Joe.
You named your Pokemon after me. I have no idea who this Kelly fellow is, but she must be a smart lady. Thanks, Donald.
Just don't Google that name, Biden. But congratulations to 200 CFU on winning the chance to name one of our party members. We still have 2 more Pokemon to name. So be sure to listen to our hints in the future videos because you still have 2 more chances to name one of our Pokemon.
All right, boys, now it's time to catch R. Kelly and get through Rock Tunnel. Episode 8 starts right after a word from our sponsor. Nobody. Okay, on to the video.
Wait, we don't have a sponsor. That sucks. I was hoping for an ad about a pay-to-win mobile game or shaving my balls.
That's never going to happen on this channel, Biden. If we ever do get big enough to have sponsors, we would only entertain an offer from a product we would actually use. Raid Shadow Legends and Manscaped can lose the number.
Shut up, guys. Got the Drowsy first try. I'm just that amazing. I have Blackhawk up front, so we should be able to do a good deal of damage without killing it. Okay, just kidding, never mind. You always get a crit when you don't want it. For fuck's sake, man.
Don't worry, Donald. I'm sure you'll get another one in no time.
One eternity later.
Donald, you have to either find one fast or get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure there are 12,000 dead Pidgeys over here. Officer Jenny is going to throw us straight in jail if she finds us.
Don't worry, Obama. It may have taken 12 years. And I'm not sure if Biden is still alive. But we finally found one. Please no fucking critical hits this time.
Huh? What? You found the Articuno? About time. I'm awake.
Please, Joe. We've been trying to find this goddamn drowsy for what feels like 3 hours. Just let me catch this Homer Simpson-looking elephant. 24% encounter rate my orange ass.
Donald, I don't mean to add to the stress of the moment, but just remember we don't have many Pokeballs. Are you sure you want to try with this much health?
It should be about a 60% chance of catching right here. We got this. It's not like this game has a history of toying with the player and making them question their own existence. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, I gotta lower it more. I just had to choose a Pokemon that memes on Joe. This is my punishment.
Wait, why is this Pokemon a meme for me?
So if you look at Hypno's Fire Red Pokedex entry, it states that one time it kidnapped a child it hypnotized. He's basically saying you kidnap kids.
Yeah, and?
Well, you clearly don't do that, hence the joke.
Obama, what are you talking about? I have 3 kids in the White House basement as we speak.
Joe, you can't be serious, right?
Obama, you should know these things about me by now. Oh, wait. Kamala is doing that thing where she waves her arms like a crazy person. That means she wants me to play the quiet game.
Maybe she wouldn't be worse than you after all, Joe.
Well, I would love Joe to keep signing his own political death warrant. I would much rather breathe a sigh of fucking relief after that encounter. Only had 2 more chances after that. Fuck you, Game Freak, for providing that bullshit.
Yeah, I was way too distracted with what was going on. Nice job, Donnie. Go ahead and name him R. Kelly since that name won.
Oh, Robert, he's one of my favorite non-controversial artists. What a great name.
This isn't even funny for me anymore. Biden has stolen all the joy in my life once again. I might as well change the Drowsy's name at the name rater.
Yeah, I guess that's for the best. But of course, I guess if that's what you really want.
Wait a minute, Joe, are you trying to do the mind trick from that Rick and Morty episode we watched last night?
No.
Joe, are you just faking dementia right now?
Congrats, Barack. You cracked the case. Thanks a lot. I admit it. The pills from last episode haven't worn off yet. Fuck you, Donald. I'm going to get you back for this.
Those pills are too fucking powerful. We need to find the generic brand or some shit. He had me going for a minute.
Yeah, I'll track down another brand for the next episode. Are you just going to heal up and get Flash, Donnie?
That's the plan. I just have to go through Diglett's cave, so it should be completely uneventful. Jesus fucking Christ! Level 29. We're going to fucking die. Okay, so I was wrong about that one. Thank God we taught water gun to Arnold. That could have been bad.
Guys, I didn't say anything, but...
It's okay, Biden. We know you shit your pants.
Wait, how did you guys know?
Because we can fucking smell Joe. Holy shit, what did you eat for breakfast? Do us a favor. Go to Vermilion City, get some new pants, and meet us at Rock Tunnel. We'll take out the trainers on the way.
Okay, fine. I'll be back. Fucking level 29 bastard.
Hey, Obama, I got a funny idea for a prank.
What are you thinking?
So believe it or not, all of our HM slaves can't learn Flash. It's actually very hard to find a Pokemon that learns Flash. I know Hypno will be my Pokemon, and we can't delete the move, but why don't we teach it Flash? Think about it. The Pokemon that replicates Joe and is named R. Kelly using Flash? It's too perfect.
Bro, I'm dead. Do it right now.
And done. All we need now is the evolution. And since that happens at level 26, if we power level Drowsy through the tunnel, we could easily have a Hypno for Celadon City.
I will admit it sucks. We had to waste a move on one of our party members to get through the tunnel without just looking at a guide, but let's be real, the only moves that will be used in crunch time will be Hypnosis and Psychic. Maybe Headbutt if needed, but not very much at all.
My point exactly. Also, Barack, we both know we're the true heart and soul of this run. Why don't we just leave Biden in Vermilion City and finish this ourselves?
Donald, don't even start with that. He may have dementia, fall asleep every other episode, dreams about marrying every lass we encounter, not know his lore. Okay, it might sound like we actually should drop Joe, but he's our friend. We stick through thick and thin. We will all be Pokemon masters.
All right, fine. You're right, even if I don't like to admit it, let's just watch R. Kelly dominate his first trainer battle. Confusion wrecks this junior trainer's entire team.
And Drip Lord Biden wrecks her bed sheets.
Goddamn, Joe, where did you procure that jaw-dropping level of drip?
You see, my dear boy, I paid a visit to the traveling drip salesman. He had a bountiful supply of Supreme. But this coat just makes all the females flock to the 46th.
Joe, I will say it looks nice, but can you two Gen Z bitches stop saying drip? Holy fuck, we get it. You're both on Urban Dictionary every night until 3 a.m.
It seems our portly friend over here is jealous of our choice of lingo. But Donald, I'm afraid I don't.
Did you have a stroke mid-sentence? You don't what?
Don't care, didn't ask you, fat bitch.
Donald, how does it feel to get absolutely pimp-slapped by Joe Biden? The world needs to know.
Something is off here. Joe isn't smart or quick. There must be a teleprompter somewhere in here. Help me find it.
Just hold the L, little bro. You got cooked. But if you prefer to be refried, I can help you out with that.
Donald, you really need to just stop talking. I don't know what's happening right now, but Joe is just spitting molten hot lava right now.
All right, fine. I'll just keep focusing on this trainer. But please keep looking for a hidden teleprompter.
Should I call Chris Hansen? Why are you focusing on underage women, Donald?
You know what I fucking meant, Joe. You better quit this shit before I beat your decrepit ass.
You know what they say, grumpy Trumpy, talk shit, get hit.
He hit me. He just hit me. Obama, don't just sit there. Fucking help me.
Joseph Robinette Biden, you apologize to Donald right now and stop this tomfoolery immediately.
Oh, we're using middle names right now? Okay, Hussein, we can play that game if you want. Do you want to step to the plate? I'll strike you out faster than Giancarlo Stanton against an outside slider.
Wait a minute, what's that? There's a tag on your jacket that says, Crazy Cap Coat Division. Holy shit. That traveling salesman sold Joe something straight out of Super Mario Odyssey. The coat has a mind of its own and is speaking for Biden.
So you found out my secret. Regardless, I'll still stun on you hoes.
Yeah, but who cares if it's not Biden roasting us? As long as it's not Joe, then I'm not upset.
Well, if that's the case, then hey, come back. Guys, my coat flew away.
I think I may have took 100 or 300 too many hits of that blunt this morning. How the fuck is all of this happening?
First off, you better not be high when it's your turn, Obama. Second, everything that happened actually happened, so let's just play quietly until we get to Rock Tunnel.
Guys, I just remembered I only put a coat on. I didn't actually change my pants.
Change your fucking pants, Joe! All right, everyone, cover your eyes. R. Kelly, use flash on Rock Tunnel.
R. Kelly used flash. I feel like I've heard that one before.
Don't question it, Joe. Seriously, anything Donald tells this Pokemon to do, just assume he's making fun of you.
Yeah, don't assume, because I actually am.
Who the fuck turned on the lights? This is supposed to be a fucking darkness retreat.
Hey, I think I know that voice.
Why is the current and two most recent United States presidents at my darkness retreat? Some of us are trying to look deep within ourselves and achieve inner enlightenment.
How fucking high are you right now, Aaron?
Dude, I have no idea where I even am right now. I should have got traded to the Jets 10 years ago. The drugs they have in New York make Green Bay look like baby aspirin.
Well, shoot, Aaron, you sure take a lot of drugs.
Well, yeah, but right now I have an excuse since I just had a surgery. I'm still using the meds they gave me. And to be fair, it's a fucking darkness retreat. Not like there's anything else for me to do.
Didn't you just go on one of these darkness retreats, though? How many of these do you go through?
Guys, what's with all the fucking questions? Just take a second. Breathe and RELAX. Relax, my new friends. Yeah, I just went on one when I had to decide if I was going to play for the Jets this season or retire. But now, since my Achilles is torn and my season is over, I need some time to think if I want to play for the Jets again at 40.
I mean, to be fair, if you retired now, you would probably go down as the best Jets quarterback ever. Who cares if you only played 4 snaps, didn't complete a pass, and took a sack?
He's right, Aaron. Joe Namath had more losses than wins and had 47 more interceptions than touchdowns. I'm pretty sure being 0 for 2 and playing only 4 snaps beats that. Who else did you have to beat? Mark Sanchez, Zach Wilson, and Doug O'Brien? You know a franchise sucks when their best quarterback ever was Chad Pennington. Not a bad quarterback, even though he couldn't throw the ball 15 yards. He was pretty much Alex Smith before Alex Smith.
Fair points, but I want to win a Super Bowl with the Jets. I want to prove I'm the greatest by doing something nobody would ever dream of possible in 2023.
Aaron, you just want to win a Super Bowl despite the Packers and show them they wasted a draft pick on Jordan Love, don't you?
No fucking shit, Biden. Jesus Christ, I knew you were an idiot, but now I'm actually seeing it up close. Of course, I only came back to make the Packers look stupid. They're like my goddamn family that I never want to see again. Except I would love to play them in the Super Bowl only to crush those cheeseheads in front of the world. I'll show them for wasting my fucking career. I would have had 10 rings playing for the fucking Patriots.
Geez, and I thought I was spiteful. Yeah, maybe the Packers could have been more active in free agency earlier in your career.
But don't you think you were the favorite to win the NFC? Those last 2 years you were in the playoffs. The Niners must be laughing about you, saying they would regret not drafting you.
Don't you ever
4-0
fucking mention the
against
49ers, you orange fuck. Shut your goddamn mouth before I call Joe Rogan to curb stomp you. Okay, I'm sorry that I raised my voice like that.
Tom Brady
It's just
won
when
as many
people say,
NFC championships as you in one season.
"You piece of shit, get over here." Oh fuck, god damn it, I forgot I can't run. Fucking Jets offensive line being trash and letting me get hurt.
Imagine not being able to move as fast as me. That's fucking hilarious.
Donald, why must you be an insufferable prick to everyone you come in contact with? Can't you see that Aaron came here to have some peace and privacy?
Give him a break, Donald. He doesn't build the team around him and he can't protect himself. He's just trying to win with the few years he has to play at his best. It's true that early in his career he balled out in the playoffs only for his defense to let him down. And it's true that later in his career he played poorly at home when he had a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Can't you guys just have a mutual respect for each other?
Holy shit, I must be higher than I thought I was. If Joe Biden is the one making the most sense in the room, but he's right. I'm willing to call a truce if you're Donald.
Okay, fine. Truce, Aaron, I'm sorry for shit talking you. At the end of the day, you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, and I loved watching you play for years. Even the editor of this video will never forget seeing you beat the Giants in the playoffs at Lambeau, and also remembers waking up his friend in their dorm room when you threw the Hail Mary to beat the Lions.
Yeah, those were the good old days, but I think it's time to ask you all a question. Why are you guys on a darkness retreat?
We're not on a darkness retreat, Aaron. We're just going through the cave so we can get to Lavender Town.
Oh, okay. And can you guys help me out with one thing? Why is there a yellow elephant man fighting some baby dinosaur wearing another creature's skull? I think I took too much. Are you guys even real?
Oh, you're not seeing things, Aaron. The presidents are here with you, and these creatures are called Pokemon. We capture them from the wild and then pit them together to become champions of the Indigo Plateau.
I mean, he's sort of right, Aaron, but watch this battle right here. With one more knockout, our Drowsy over here is going to evolve into a Hypno. This trainer will provide all the experience we need.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. Let's watch the floating pebble with arms fight your pet elephant.
Now, Aaron, Drowsy is a psychic type, so we're going to use this move called Confusion. It should be enough to knock out
Holy
in two.
fuck, everyone duck for cover.
Oh my god, what a fucking asshole. He ordered his one fucking Pokemon to self-destruct. He was literally a suicide bomber. And oh no, the walls of the tunnel caved in and we're separated from Aaron. I hope he's all right. Aaron, can you hear us?
Jesus fucking Christ. I feel worse than getting hit by a defensive lineman. Just stay the fuck away from me, you three. I was just enjoying my darkness and you came to piss me off, then nearly get me killed with your fantasy bullshit. Get the fuck away from here.
Geez, what a fucking drama queen.
Yeah, real talk, Joe. Fuck that guy. He should have considered himself lucky to even be in our presence. Let him be a fucking weirdo in the darkness. We got a tunnel to get through, boys, just the three of us. And I wouldn't want it any other way.
Donald, are you crying?
No, I'm not fucking crying. It's just the dirt in the eye from the walls falling down and R. Kelly fainting. God damn it. We were literally one battle away from him evolving. I wanted to see the evolution. This fucking sucks.
We can still see the evolution this episode, Donald. Let's just get through the cave, heal up in Lavender Town, and then we can see Hypno before episode 9.
It really sounds like you want to see my Pokemon evolve, Barry. You seem almost too excited.
What? Maybe I just want your Pokemon to evolve, so my Pokemon choice for the team we catch next episode gets all the attention next episode.
Wait, what?
Barack, did you just say...
Yes, I did. Boys, we had our 5th team member next episode. It's my turn. And it's also time for my hint this episode. Just like with Donald, I'm going to make my hint obvious for any Pokemon fan so that we have a ton of guesses on the wheel, like in this episode for Drowsy. So far, my hints have been elegant and I'm feeling lucky. My final hint, and this should be the obvious one. In his first fight against Blaine, Ash's Squirtle got absolutely fucked up by this Pokemon. Remember, guess the Pokemon and then put a dash followed by the name you want this Pokemon to be. You're allowed to guess on episodes 6 and 7 as well for an extra entry.
Oh, wow, that's your Pokemon? Nice choice, Barack. Not overused. Will provide a lot of utility and... yeah, we're really going to need to get lucky and have some off-screen time to get this Pokemon.
Hey, look at you giving an extra hint for me, Joe. I know a lot of people took that hint last episode for a lucky egg, and to be honest, I didn't even realize that could have been taken that way. But now you guys know for sure. Looks like your Pokemon is last Biden. Let's hear your hint.
Sure, buddy, I can do that. All right, everyone, for my hint, this episode, this Pokemon cannot say its name. Think very carefully about this, and you should be able to get it. Think of the anime. And remember, another one of my hints was that this is a different type than anyone will be in our party. Well, my hint was just different than Barack's Pokemon, but let's make it easier.
Very clever, Joe. I think I know exactly what it is now. I am going to miss giving hints and having that interaction with the audience. But Hypno will always be a reminder of our amazing community. That only grows with the next episode.
It's crazy. It feels like we just started our adventure yesterday with George, Bill, and Arnold freaking out over a level 7 Caterpie, and now look at us. George becoming a force with Thunderbolt, Blackhawk close to his final form, Arnold, an absolute death machine, a psychic warrior with Hypno, and next episode, my Pokemon. I love this team so fucking much. We won't be stopped. POTUS all the way.
Now you're going to make me actually cry, Obama. We will be champions of Kanto. Now that we're out of the tunnel, we're all healed up. We actually bought some revives because they're available now, and we have one more battle this episode. Let's do it, boys.
No better ending than a lass and her soft puffballs. They're not jiggly puffs, but hey, close enough. Beggars can't be choosers.
Biden, normally I would tell you to shut the fuck up, you sussy bitch. But I'm in too good a mood. Clefairy ain't gonna use self-destruct, so this is definitely Drowsy's evolution battle.
Joe, please just be normal for like 2 more minutes, bud. You're almost there. I know you had a long episode with shitting your pants, being controlled by a coat, and meeting an NFL legend before nearly being killed by a tunnel being caved in. Wow, we really did do a lot this episode.
No time for flashbacks. It's time for the best part of the episode, boys. Drowsy wasn't here for long, but it's time to say goodbye to him and hello to Hypno.
Reach your final form, R. Kelly. Our psychic powerhouse has arrived.
Normally I would try to get the phone number of this lass, but it's time for the dun 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 dun.
And with that, boys, we will call this an episode. Thank you to everyone who stayed through to the end. In the next episode, it's Obama's turn to play. He gets to take on his 3rd fucking gym and get his Pokemon. Lucky bastard.
Your time will come, Donald. Thanks again, everybody. You're the best community on YouTube, and we wouldn't trade you for the world. We'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Obama. Welcome to episode 9 of The Presidents Play Pokemon Yellow. It's a huge episode as we bring in the 5th member of our team.
How could you forget that we're also going to take on Erica and try to win our rainbow badge, Obama? I thought that was something you would be really happy about.
Oh, trust me, Biden. Of course I remembered that. I was just trying to be a nice guy and not toy with Donnie just yet. That I happened to get my 3rd gym battle and Trump hasn't even had one yet.
Eat shit, Obama. You're just lucky. I bet this will be your last gym battle, and I'll get the last 4.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure of that, Agent Orange. The team needs you in the bleachers during the big moment, so don't run away from your destiny. Anyway, it's time to pick the name for our newest Pokemon Vulpix. After we decide on the name, our new Firefox, we're going to head straight to the slots to win our 5th team member.
We nearly doubled the submissions on the wheel for when we were trying to name Drowsy. The 3 of us couldn't be happier with the amount of people that are trying to be involved with the series. We can't say enough how much we love you all. And it would be amazing if we could get over 100 entries for our final party member.
Looking at this wheel, it looks like there's a 99% chance of a Naruto-based name. I didn't realize how many of you all love that anime. Personally, I'm rooting for Classy, Loki, or Darby, as a few creators wanted Vulpix to be named after their pets.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, somebody put Drone in there. Praise Drone. Wheel God, I pray to you.
I guess some things never change. Personally, I'm rooting for the 2 people that put Kirara. Inuyasha was my first anime and still my favorite. Let's go staying up to 1 a.m. for the new episodes on Adult Swim Gang.
So many possibilities. It could even be a wild card and we get the person who chose Potato. Enough waiting around. It's time to spin and find our winner. No fucking way. I'm crying tears of joy. The wheel god has looked down upon me and blessed me with the greatest invention in the history of mankind. Our unstoppable nine-tails will be named Drone. Biden, I demand you give the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Michikoniec Polski, 5,677 immediately.
Yeah, I'll need to pin that for later. I have to let Officer Jenny know that Kanto is about to be renamed Yemen too.
Obama with a drone is going to make Super Saiyan Obama look like a bitch. I pray for the souls of all of the trainers we encounter, but while you're on the way to Celadon City, Obama, I have a very important message in regards to the series.
You do? I don't remember you telling Biden or I anything, so what do you have to say?
I checked out some of the analytics for our channel. While we have been growing really nicely, there's one demographic we haven't been doing well with, and that's women. Only 1.2% of our viewers are women, and I intend to fix that.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Donald, why is that music playing?
And why did the lights just dim? I was very clear when I said I didn't trust messing with the flow of electricity.
Hello there, ladies. My name is Donald Long John Trump. I don't want you to think these videos aren't for you as well. Every video you get to experience all of me in a partially moderated environment so we don't get demonetized. Won't you give us a chance? I promise you'll always want to come back for more. Yours truly, the Big Don.
For the love of all that's holy, turn that music off right fucking now.
My eyes are bleeding. This is definitely the end of me. Give Kamala the oath. She's going to be the 47th.
Oh my God, is it finally time? I thought this would have happened years ago, but better late than never.
Oh, hell no. He's fine, Kamala. Get the fuck out of here. The 47th president is in this room right now, and it isn't you.
Just you wait, Donald. Anyway, what are you three doing in here? Joe, you're supposed to be signing that bill that allows people to legally identify as kitchen appliances.
Oh, get off my back. Just forge my signature like usual. I'm busy playing Pokemon with the boys. We'll just watch him today because it's Obama's turn.
Grab a seat and watch with us, Kamala. I have to play some slots so I can get Drone on our team, and then we have to take on Erica for the Rainbow Badge.
How the fuck can you get a drone in Pokemon? Did you hack this like those presidents from the alternate universe that play modded Minecraft?
No, this isn't a modded game like that goated schmozzle series. I can't wait for episode 50, and anyone who hasn't checked out that channel, you're missing a lot if you haven't seen that series yet. We let the community pick the name for our next Pokemon, and Drone won.
Well, I guess it's better than work. All right, move your fat ass, Trump.
I know I was trying to bring women to the series, but this isn't what I meant. Whatever, it's a start, I guess. You know what you're doing here, Barack?
Yeah, I know the strat. You just play on the bottom right machine and keep trying until you get into that lucky mode where you win like every other time. I got this. We'll have 1,000 coins in no time.
All right, well then I guess we should have no problem here if you know what you're doing.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
We got this. Oh, fuck.
Barack, stop, this machine isn't hot.
No, I got this. Fuck, one more try. This is the beginning. God damn it all, I'm out. Shit, this garbage is rigged.
Set a realistic budget that you can afford to gamble. Never play beyond your means. Set a time limit on your gambling and stick to it. Don't place large bets in the hopes of winning big. Don't try to make money by chasing your losses. Gambling should not be viewed as a pathway to financial gains or shortcut to financial success. Avoid gambling if you're in recovery from any dependency or are under the influence of alcohol or any other substance.
What the fuck was that, Donald?
That was a portion of the responsible gaming statement from DraftKings. Barack, you have a gambling problem, and you're going to lose all our money. Let Joe or I do this for you.
Maybe we should just go to the department store and let Obama figure this out, guys. He doesn't seem like the best company right now.
Yeah, just go. I got this. Leave me and my beautiful machines alone. You're scaring them.
All right, buddy, be good. We'll get the Firestone for you and the TMs from that cute little girl on the rooftop.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. Kamala, keep an eye on him. Let's go. Hopefully this degenerate doesn't bankrupt us.
Why the fuck do I keep losing? This is bullshit. I'm gonna lose all of our money. Finally, some coins. Oh yes, fuck yeah, man. There we fucking go. Here comes the money, baby. Them bars are hotter than the newest Drizzy album. If the Backstreet Boys knew me back in the day, Bye 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 would have been Bar Bar Bar. I sure do love me some lucky mode. We can ride this all the way to 1,000. And there we have it. Drone is coming home with POTUS. But hey, why stop now? I'm the king of these slots.
Obama, we're back from the department store. Did you win enough for Drone?
We probably have to start filing out forms for pokey bankruptcy, Joe. Ain't no way Barack didn't lose everything.
Look for yourself, Donald. Looks like Barack actually went on a hot streak.
Must keep winning.
Okay, buddy, you got enough. Let's go get Vulpix. Time to go.
No, fuck off, Obama, keep winning.
Barack, get out of the fucking chair. You haven't won since I got here. You're going to lose Drone at this rate.
It's because, you're distracting me. I can't even hear the music anymore. Fuck off, fat man.
Okay, I've seen enough. Barack, this is for your own good.
Hey, what the fuck? Where's my game? Kamala, you demon, what have you done?
It's for your own good, Barack. You have a gambling problem. I unplugged the machine before you lost your precious Drone. How would you have felt if you lost Drone?
Lose Drone? I could have lost Drone? Oh my god. Okay, you're right, everyone. I'm sorry about that. The rush, it's just that feeling you can't find it anywhere else.
It's important to remember that you should only bet what you can afford and always set reasonable limits for yourself.
Donald, are you reciting the
From the
DraftKings
second-
responsible gaming stance again?
Well, yeah, I couldn't find one on FanDuel.
All right, well, enough self-loathing. It's time to add our fifth party member.
I can't believe you saved up enough coins to get Porygon. That's such a unique team member.
Joe, I've been here for about 7 minutes, and even I know you guys are getting a Vulpix.
Can we name this one Mewtwo at least? I got shafted on the last one.
Joe, that's enough. You know, the only way a Pokemon could get named Mewtwo is if the wheel lands on it for your Pokemon.
Okay, everybody, it's hint time. I'm getting a Mewtwo in a few episodes. Suggest that as the name.
Holy shit, it's not even dementia today. Kamala, do you have some Ritalin for our least favorite senior citizen?
Yeah, I have some in his endless medicine cabinet. Give me a minute to grab it.
You stop right now or I'll send you back to Wildfire Land to jail people for using pot.
You would fire me? Well, Joe, if you did that, I guess you wouldn't be able to play Pokemon so much with your friends because you would actually have to do your job.
Carry on.
That's what I thought you said. Now enjoy your Pokemon while you still can, Joey.
Holy shit, Kamala, just shut your demented ass up there, Biden. I think we still have some burn heals if you need one.
Blow me, Trump. Anyway, Barack, what's the plan leveling up Drone?
So we should have to deal with some Pokemon in the high 20s for this gym. Even with the type advantage, I would like to level Drone to 23, 24 if possible. I'll do a combo of battling some trainers we missed in some wild Pokemon.
20 minutes later.
Holy shit, it's taking forever to take down even wild Pokemon, and they give us like no XP. And any of the trainers we missed either have a type advantage or are too high a level for Drone. This is so annoying.
Obama, I think I'm going to take a nap. Wake me up when you get to level 23. That should be like 12 hours from now.
Honestly, his math probably isn't that off right now. Hurry this shit up, Obama. Just switch level him or something.
Honestly, Barack, I think at this point you should just head to the gym. Yeah, you're going to be really underleveled if you try to level up Drone right here, but the type advantage should carry you a decent way. Don't keep the ladies waiting at the gym.
He's married to a man, so they've been waiting for 62 years and counting. I think they can wait a few more hours.
Ladies waiting, they might even be in my age range. Screw this endless leveling. I'll meet y'all at the gym.
Wow, I've never seen him run that fast before.
To be fair, he's sprinting at the speed the average human walks, so we have plenty of time.
All right, let's go get him before he gets arrested. George has finished electrocuting this Blackhawk cosplayer, and I would rather be the next target for a Thunderbolt than keep leveling this way. All right, everyone, we're finally at the Celadon gym. Does anyone see? Oh, there he is.
Joe, stop staring in the window and telling anybody that passes by that there are women in there.
All right, Joe, you asked for this.
Oh, come on, Kamala, get the child leash off me. This is treason.
Nice thinking, Kamala. It's the Celadon gym, and we're going to have some really long and annoying battles since we're leveling up Drone. Where did you get a child leash, though? I guess I don't blame you if you have to watch over Joe all day.
Lucky for us, it was right next to the medicine cabinet. We definitely can't trust him in a gym with all these women, so this should allow us to focus on these battles.
Sorry, Joe, but it's for your own good. There are 7 trainers before Erica and I intend on fighting every single one of them, so Drone can match the level of the team after this.
I bet a POW isn't treated this poorly. Respect your elders, damn it.
Be a good boy, Joe, and I'll get you an ice cream after the episode.
Chocolate chip?
Only if you're good. Now let's pay attention to the damn battle.
Obama, you have Blackhawk, who could easily take these guys down. She may only have 2 Pokemon, but that's going to feel like 20. Is leveling drone really that important?
Did she just question the importance of drone? Boys, hold me back. That's going too damn far.
Okay, buddy. Take a breath. Count to 10.
Kamala, you have to know better than that. Drones are everything to Obama. His priority order in life are drones first, his best friend Joe second, and probably Michael third. I guess.
You did get the first priority on that list right, Joe. So I'll ignore the Michael comment. I'll give you one and only one pass, Kamala. Never doubt my love for drone ever again. Do you understand me?
I'm sorry, but are you talking about the drones you used to repaint Yemen black and red or Vulpix?
Yes.
Yes to... You know what, never mind. Looks like you just have a Weepin' Bell left this battle, but are all the Pokemon in this gym status inflicting rap whores?
Also, yes, we're all going to be Biden's age by the time we get past this gym. After this gym, though, I think we're done with rap. Maybe a trainer or two in Koga's gym have it, but I can't imagine any of the last 3 gyms having Pokemon that use this cursed move.
Might need to switch here, Obama. Don't get greedy with the XP. Let someone else get the kill before Drone gets killed by the endless hug.
Way ahead of you, Joe. We just need to use one confusion and... Is this some sick fucking joke? Here we go again. You know what? I'm staying in. The confusion will hit eventually. And when it does, it's going to be so fucking satisfying. Fuck this dick-sucking plant.
Sounds like an average Friday night for you, Barry.
Kamala yank on the leash. He got away with the first comment, but not this one.
Don't expect me to bail you out when you set yourself up like that. Even I was about to call you out for that sus wording.
Another fucking rap? Holy shit, Obama. Use a paralyze heal or switch. This is getting painful to watch.
No, I told you, I'm killing this bastard with confusion. It's the principle of the matter at this point. We will fucking wait until this lets up.
I might take one out of Sleepy Joe's book and take a nap of my own. This battle isn't ending anytime soon. And what do you know? Bro, you're getting played right here. Paralyzed you on the switch, and the onslaught continues.
All right, fine, I'll fucking switch. Blackhawk, take out the trash.
About time, Obama. That was getting embarrassing to watch.
Hey, what the fuck? I just got hit with that stun spore. Where was Dick Sucking Bell aiming?
I'd rather you than Blackhawk, to be honest, Biden. Hopefully we can... Hey, what the fuck? I just got hit with the stun spore that time. I'll sue this asshole. Their grandchildren's grandchildren will be in debt from attacking the greatest president in American history.
Karma at its finest. At least this battle is finally over. I have some paralyzed heals for you guys, don't worry.
So there are still 6 battles before Erica? I ain't sitting through an eternity of stun spores and raps. Say, Barack, do you still have that music from when you were at the slots earlier?
Yeah? Why? Oh, wait. Yeah, I see where you're going with this. Oh yeah, this is much better.
Call me anytime, beauty.
Sorry, honey, hit the bricks.
Call me anytime, junior trainer.
We gonna burn the whole house down.
Yeah, we stand AJR here. Fight us.
Since Tucker brought me cold eggs, can I eat these?
I still want my steak too.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
Erica, it's time to perish.
Damn, that was a good montage. Maybe even the best one yet.
How often do you guys do montages?
Not every episode, but every now and then. The 2 we've done this episode might even be better than when Barack went on his rampage in episode 6.
Wait, was that the reason the Oval Office was on fire a few weeks ago?
So you see, hey, look, it's time to battle Erica. Let's get hyped, everyone. It's time for the main event.
Hey, Obama, remember how last episode we told Tate we would make it a 1v1 since Surge only had 1 Pokemon? How about we do that every time we fight a gym leader? Let's limit us to only as many Pokemon as the opponent has. Erica has 3, so let's say we can only use 3 as well. A little bit more of a challenge since we have a big advantage in team members.
I like that idea, Trump. For this battle, I think we'll use Drone, R. Kelly, and Blackhawk. Should be more than enough to take down this psychopath. Having a team of grass types is the second worst after bug types.
A level 30 to lead off. This might be a little tougher than I thought.
Not if the grass tumbleweed keeps using Constrict. A weak move and now Drone with the huge burn. That's going to completely negate the level advantage.
I'm not sure if this monstrosity of a Pokemon has Vine Whip. That seems like the only way it has a chance by getting a ton of crits.
2 more embers should do it. And even if it has Vine Whip, it wouldn't matter now because Drone won't get just about 1 shot by it.
I know Gloom is her ace from the anime, but I definitely thought Tangles the Clown would be a much bigger challenge than this. Drone is getting a ton of XP from this walk in the park.
And POTUS takes the 3-2 lead. Nice start, Obama. Of course, we get the crit there, but whatever, we take the dub and move on.
And Drone is up to 25. It may have taken forever for those of us that didn't get a montage, but it's awesome that he's just about equal in level to the rest of our team.
Oh shit, it knows acid. That's going to make things much harder.
Did you just say acid? Let me get some of that. It was on Hunter's shopping list.
Stay focused, Joe. Shit, as much as I don't want to, I need to get Drone out of here. One more acid and he's a goner. Let's see if Dick-sucking Bell can handle R. Kelly.
You really have grown, Obama. A few years ago, you would have let Drone fight this hopeless battle. Way to protect your team.
I'm proud of you too, buddy. Now finish off this waste of space Pokemon and put us on the brink.
I think we have the speed advantage here, but all right, looks good. Yes, we do now. How much damage is this going to do? Oh, let's fucking go. How about a crit? Art thou not entertained?
The chef is in the kitchen. One more Barack. What's the plan versus Gloom?
Well, I definitely want to get Drone some experience here. There's a chance he might faint with the level disadvantage. But I'm just hoping Erica uses a grass attack. And then we switch to Blackhawk for the kill.
Not a bad start with damage, to be honest, and well, that fucking sucks. Rest in pieces, Drone.
Oh, hell no. Drone ain't going out like that. I don't care how much damage or Kelly has to take. I'm reviving Drone and getting a hit or two in. Maybe it makes it harder for us by basically sacrificing Hypno, but Drone ain't no bitch. Drone is getting right back in there. Praise Drone. Burn down the gym just like in the anime. Fuck you, Gloom. You will pay for this.
That's a risky game there, Obama. You know Drone can't beat Gloom, so you're putting a lot of pressure on Blackhawk right now.
Don't even sweat it, Joe. Blackhawk has been waiting for his chance in a gym since episode 2. He didn't get a chance against Brock, Misty, or Surge, but this is Blackhawk's time to shine. We said all he had to do is wait, and now it's all up to him. Believe in Blackhawk.
Not going to lie, I kind of feel bad for Drone here, but these are the things you have to do for experience back in Generation 1.
Come on, buddy, be strong. Yes, we can get an attack off. Set up Blackhawk and let's end this shit.
For everybody in the premiere chat, and for everybody in the comments watching after the premiere, type it in right now, hashtag Believe in Blackhawk. His time is now and he needs you to believe in him.
I'm not sure if anybody here noticed, but while trying to level up Drone earlier, we did pick up the HM for Fly and taught it to Blackhawk. If it connects, that should be G-fucking-G.
Need to avoid a crit on this attack right here. Okay, that did a good deal of damage, but not nearly enough. 95% chance of this battle being over. Let's sit back and watch.
It hit, it hit.
Is it enough?
Fuck yeah, it's enough. That's all she wrote, everyone. 4 badges down, 4 badges to go. Another one bites the dust. Hell yeah, Blackhawk. The hero in Celadon.
That battle was anything other than simple, but a great win. Nonetheless, thanks again for letting me join you for this episode, guys. However, I do have to go now. Pelosi has been blowing up my phone non-stop to get back to work running this country. Bye, everyone!
Thanks for being with us as well and keeping an eye on Joe while I played. And yes, she was right. One of the tougher battles yet, but all right, everyone, that's going to wrap up episode 9. In our next episode, we throw the sticks back to the 46th as he takes on Team Rocket in their hideout under the casino.
Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. And oh, wait, I forgot to give my hint this episode. If you stayed for this long, here's your reward. My Pokemon glows with the colors of the rainbow. Get those guesses in and have a great week, everyone.
I'm last this week. Well, I'm going to take the chance to thank all of you amazing viewers. We're closing in on 1,000 subs, and it wouldn't be possible without all of you. This train is halfway to the Indigo Plateau, and we're all gas, no brakes. See you next time.
Hello, all of my potential voters in 2024. It's the best president in American history, Joe Biden, here with you. Today, we're going back to the Rocket Game Corner to keep another election promise by getting the Rockets out of Celadon City. I promise we will defeat them and then build a wall around the city.
Biden, you demented idiot. The wall was my promise, not yours. But yes, we are going to kick those pesky Rockets out of their own casino today. Are you sure you'll be able to handle yourself in there, Obama? Obama, did you hear me? Oh, Jesus Christ, he's already at a slot machine. Barack, get the fuck away from that machine. We don't even have the coin case on us.
Oh, we don't need the case. I grabbed the rest of the coins and hid them in my pocket before we deposited the case in the PC. Leave me and Sammy alone.
Sammy? Who the fuck is Sammy? Did you find a new friend to replace Donald?
If we were replacing anybody, it would be you, Sleepy Joe. But yeah, who the fuck is Sammy? You get yourself a side piece like me? About time you took my advice.
No, you idiots. Sammy is the name of the slot machine that will win me another drone. You don't get a Pokemon anymore, Biden. We are getting 2 drones.
But I already had the name picked out for Starmie. That's not fair.
Joe, you buffoon, you just gave away your Pokemon. Now everyone will know.
Oh, please, I've given like 20 hints. Everyone knew it was going to be a Starmie. The only other hints I could have given are Patrick Star and the Pokemon with a giant fucking gem in its chest. You could have just Googled my last few hints. It's going to be a Starmie, everyone, and we'll catch it when I get a Super Rod in a few episodes. Even though there won't be any more hints, we love that we are getting so many name suggestions, so keep the comments coming with the name you want until we add our final party member.
Amen to that, Joe. We won over 100 submissions on that wheel. Keep them coming. With that said, Barack, we're going into the hideout. Let's go.
You'll be fine without me. Just go. Leave me and my beautiful Sammy alone.
Excuse me, what the fuck did I just hear? Barack Hussein Obama, get your ass over here right now.
What was that manly voice I just heard? Is Sylvester Stallone in here?
Oh no, Donald, that voice, it can only be...
Fuck you, Trump. But Barack, who the fuck is... Oh God, you're gambling again. That tip Kamala gave me was right. And are you naming slot machines again?
Baby, it's all good, honey.
Oh,
Me and the
hell
boys
no.
are just taking care of...
You ain't gonna get out of this. Shut your mouth right now. You promised you would never gamble again. Last time it nearly tore our house apart.
How bad could it have been, Michelle? 1 million, maybe 2?
Try so bad that even Phil Mickelson said, damn, you might have a problem.
Holy shit, that's bad. Barack, you fucking degenerate. I'm keeping an eye on you like Biden keeps an eye on junior trainers.
Don't worry, Donald. I'll keep an eye on Barack. He knows if he tries to gamble again in my presence, I'll cut his dick off and burn it right in front of his eyes.
Hey, let's change the subject. Nobody's gambling. We're just taking care of Team Rocket. So, Trump, do you want to check on the analytics of our last video to see the amount of women you brought to our channel?
No, I'm good. Hey, Joe, do you need any help with this Raticate?
No. Why would I need help with Eradicate? What's wrong with you, Donald? Is there something you aren't telling us?
Absolutely nothing at all. I know it worked. I just don't feel the need to brag. We need to be focused to beat all of these rocket grunts so we can get to Giovanni. Don't be silly, Joe.
Okay, he's definitely hiding something. What are you guys talking about?
So last episode, Donald showed us that women make up only 1.2% of our audience. He put on some smooth music and then put up topless photos of him. One of them even had Putin in it.
No, it didn't. That was Putin's twin brother, Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir Putin. You guys have no concept of foreign relations. I'm just making friends before the 2024 election.
Barack, please get the analytics for last video.
Already on it, Joe, and oh my fucking God, this is amazing. I'm actually crying. Michelle, look at this.
This is the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Hey, Donald, should we start planning the funeral for your ego now? Imagine driving away every single woman in existence from this channel.
You found a way to make it go even lower. Way to fucking go, Donald. I just checked for myself. I assure you all it's not fake.
It's fake news. Fake news, I tell you. YouTube's numbers come straight from CNN and MSNBC. It's all a lie, witch hunt. I saw plenty of women, beautiful women in fact, that commented on our last video. It had to be 50-50 easy. Goddamn liberal media.
I don't know, Donald. Seems like you're downing a large dosage of copium.
And you sound like a man. Fucking bullshit analytics. You can't trust them. Just look at sports. Analytics are ruining sports, and they're ruining our data too.
All right, Donald, I will admit the numbers might be off because I saw a few women comment on episode 9, so in reality, it wasn't 100-0, but keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth going forward.
Looks like someone is going as Will Smith for Halloween. Look at you being a nice white knight with your man in our group today.
Trust me, Donald, I can defend myself. You want these hands? That will scare the grunts a lot more than Joe taking down all their Pokemon.
Yeah, no thanks. Those hands are the average size for an NBA player. Anyway, Joe, you've been really quiet. How you doing over there?
Huh? What? I'm awake. President Biden reporting for duty.
Joe, how the fuck could you have even fallen asleep? You're playing the... Wait a minute, is that team viewer? Is a member of Secret Service playing video games for you again?
Of course not. I just left it open. They were helping me earlier install a new web browser.
Bullshit, Biden. It literally says another user is controlling your computer. You better hope this is some scammer trying to get your bank account info. I'm turning this off right now.
I mean, I don't think it would be better for some scammer halfway across the world to have access to the White House bank account. But Donald, when did this happen before?
In 2020, the White House decided to have a government Super Smash Brothers Melee tournament. Everyone from the Senate, the House, and even former politicians were invited to enter. In the final, it was me against Sleepy Joe. I was dominating all of my opponents. I had only dropped one match in the best of 5 against Ted Cruz in the semifinal. I noticed Biden got swept in the first round by John Fetterman of all people, but then went on to run straight through the losers bracket to the grand final. It made no sense. Anyway, I felt very confident. It was then, in the grand final, I get swept thanks to the endless grab combo from Ice Climbers. It was humiliating, probably the biggest reason I lost in 2020. After the tournament, I went over to Biden's monitor and saw that AOC was controlling his emulator through TeamViewer. Nobody believed me, but that bitch literally made a fool of me to make Biden look good.
Biden, did you two actually do that? I know you won, but holy shit, that's amazing. No wonder AOC said she couldn't play that day.
To quote my good friend Donnie, I plead the fifth.
While that's absolutely hilarious and get fucked, Trump. Joe, how did you lose to Fetterman? He literally makes less coherent sentences than you.
I've never played Smash Bros before. All the pros of that already stole all the under 18 girls. I was just spamming Falcon Kick. And every time I fell off the stage, I couldn't recover.
Spare me, I won that tournament, fucking AOC.
Great dodgeball reference there, Donald. However, you're a little bit fatter than Ben Stiller in that scene, so it was pretty insulting to his character.
Donald, are you making it your mission to get cooked on the daily? If so, you're doing a fantastic job.
I need some new friends. You guys suck.
Oh, relax, you orange sourpuss. We're just fucking with you. How you feeling right now, Joe? Do you remember how to get through the game corner?
The way you said game corner sounded pretty sus, Barack. Do I need to get Joe's child leash?
Of course not, I'm clean, baby. Anyway, Joe, back to my earlier question. How are you doing without TeamViewer active?
The trainers are really easy if I'm being honest with you. We've done such a good job leveling up our team that we have a counter for everything they have. I'm thinking the entire team could be around level 29 by the time we get to the Pokemon Tower. I'm really happy that I don't have to play that episode.
What's wrong, Joe? Scared of a few ghosts? Stop being such a baby. I'm gonna go right through that tower, no problem.
Of course it's scary. Didn't you see the anime? Ash and Pikachu died? They literally fucking died? Can you imagine that happening in the lame shit they put on the moving picture box for kids today?
While Biden is being a little bitch, he's right. The anime was so much better back in the day considered to today. I know there will always be an endless debate for everybody's favorite generation, but the anime ain't a discussion. I remember somebody told me they thought the season Ash was in school, even though he had like 40 plus badges. His name was better than his adventures in Kanto. Keep it on the hush, but I had Secret Service take that man to Guantanamo.
I mean, I only watched the anime because Barack said he would leak my pregnancy photos if I didn't. But my favorite was Diamond and Pearl. Paul just had that attitude I wish Obama would have sometimes.
The fuck you mean by that? You saying I don't have that mindset of doing whatever it takes. I'd smoke that little edgelord.
If that were true, we might have more than 2 kids.
Holy shit, Manchel with the death blow. Rest in piss, Barack. And I also have to agree with Michelle about the Diamond and Pearl anime being the best. Gary was amazing, but Paul was the best rival for the reason he not only destroyed Ash's confidence during their full battle, but laid the foundation for best Pokemon League finish at the time. While Infernape definitely had some plot armor in that battle with Electivire, that final battle between Ash and Paul was top 5 ever in the series. And yes, I know he won the Orange League, but that shit doesn't count. Also, Tracy was in that season, so auto F-tier dog shitting didn't matter.
That's actually a based as fuck take, Donald. You almost made me change my mind for best anime. I'm going with Generation 6's anime with the X, Y, and Z seasons. It was the first time Ash's team had a clear focus outside Pikachu with Ash Greninja. And of course, the best partner for Ash in the series.
Joe, please don't tell me you're saying that because a child kissed Ash, right?
I mean, obviously that's why. Everyone loves to see that type of...
Nope, we're not going there, Joe. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs before we get banned. Anyway, it's finally my turn. And obviously, the best anime was in Generation 1. The introduction to the series, the greatest trio in the history of the series, and let's be real. The series was so great That's literally why we have this game right now. Kanto is forever unmatched.
Spoken like a true Gen 1er Obama, but I will say that series is obviously second best. The animation was golden, the battles were great, and it triggered so many people that they had to ban episodes. The Clint Eastwood character who held Ash at gunpoint is easily the greatest character in the history of the series.
My favorite banned episode was the one where they were on the beach and James had the fake.
Joe, shut the fuck up!
Don't you dare finish that sentence, you demented
fuck!
Why were you guys so quick to stop Joe right there? I've never heard you two in sync before as well. Barack, explain.
No reason, none at all. Just thought poor Joe would say something about kids that would hurt the chances of him running in 2024. Yep, that's totally it.
Sure, Barack, I totally believe you.
You do? I mean, of course you do. It's the truth. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, not a chance. Donald, tell me what you're hiding right now, or Barack can't play with you guys anymore.
You mean I would actually get a gym battle? See ya, Barack. Been really fun. Joe and I can finish off this run. See you later, buddy.
All right, I'm just looking this up. Pokemon James Beach, fake, oh my fucking god, you three are some sick fucks. This episode didn't just deserve to be banned, but burned in the bowels of hell, so that it may never see the light of day. That shit is just wrong, man, it's wrong.
Oh yeah, Michelle, I knew that and I was just hiding it from you. Shame on you, Joe. That's just awful of you. Shame.
Oh, fuck you, Barack. You're the one who showed me that episode, and I quote, you said, hey, Biden, you got to check out this banned episode. It's my guilty pleasure since there are features I could only wish Michelle had.
Oh, look who has a fucking memory now. Fuck you, Joe.
Things Obama said about James for 2,000 Alex.
Trump, I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't shut your mouth.
Are we finishing the entire category? Because that's the $1,600 answer.
Okay, I've had enough. I'm out of here. Barack, I'm filing for divorce, taking the house, and finally marrying my purple hair Prince Paul. You can keep the kids and their student debt. Peace out, bitches.
Michelle, wait, come back. I can't afford that student debt without your book sales. Malia went to Harvard for fuck's sake. Harvard. God damn it, she's gone. I'm single again. Thanks a lot, Joe.
I know, I'm sorry. We have to buy wedding gifts now. Someone bring up the registry. I'm just getting the cheapest thing on there.
Joe, I don't think we're gonna be invited, buddy.
Really? Oh man, I wanted cake. And Paul probably would have had a speech where he called Barack pathetic like he was Ash.
Do either of you two even care that my wife just left me? Even the slightest bit of remorse?
No, not really. I don't care that much about people not named Donald John Trump.
I honestly forgot what we were talking about.
Why am I not surprised? I guess it's my destiny to be stuck with you two assholes forever.
Oh, come on, Obama. It could be worse. Your gaming group could be with Clinton and Cheney.
Yeah, or you could hang out with a pedophile and a fat orange egotistic asshole.
Yep, Cheney and Clinton would still be worse. All right, guys, I'll just stick to the positives, I guess. Nothing really else I can do now.
That's the spirit, Obama. Maybe later, me and you can hit the clubs in Saffron City, and I can show you some of the big Don's moves. We both could find ourselves a new, beautiful lady.
Donald, you have a wife. What are you talking about? Find a new lady.
Obama, it's Donald. Did you really need to ask that question? He trades in women like leased cars.
Obama, I'm a billionaire. I do what I want and when I want. Here, let's teach you one of my moves. I call it the Trump University. I walk up to a woman and say, hey, baby, you want the best night of your life, before they realize when we get back to my place, she gets nothing she was promised, but I still get what I wanted. Works every time.
You really need to stop defrauding people, Donald. That's awful.
Give it a chance. Obama. Things were getting stale with Jill. So I asked Donald for some tips. He showed me his favorite move, the wall, where you literally build a brick wall in the middle of the bed, all the way up to the ceiling, and it made Jill want me so bad now that she couldn't have me.
Well done, my star pupil. But the real question is, did you use the art of the deal afterwards to secure future bedroom time?
Well, obviously, it was literally a guarantee because she didn't want me to construct another brick wall in the bedroom. Easiest deal I ever made.
You see, Obama, I would never put you in a bad spot. Just look at Joe. He gets even more action than you now.
My entire life is in shambles right now. Can we please just skip to the elevator since you got the lift key?
Yeah, sure, Obama, we can do that. I know you and Donald have some ladies in Saffron City to get to after we have taken care of the pest problem here. I don't remember what awaits us up here.
Well, first we have to deal with Jesse and James, and then we have to deal with Giovanni.
Jesse and James? Who the heck are they? I've never seen these people before in my life.
Biden, you can't be serious. These are the guys Obama nearly blinded you over when you forgot who they were at Mount Moon. Please don't bring this up again.
Jesse and James? Oh, you mean Butch and Cassidy. Yeah, we kicked their ass back at Mount Moon. Easy clap, let's do it again.
Joe, run for the door. I'll hold him back. Barack, don't you... Oh, wait, he's still crying in the corner. I don't think he even heard you. Wow, you got lucky with that one, Joe.
Wait a minute, I know that song.
Oh boy, here we go.
Michelle can't you see that I was blind? I'll do anything, you can't draw mine. More than a wife, you're my best friend. Too cool to forget that, 'cause we are family. And forgive me for making you wanna roam. And now my heart is beating like the saddest metronome. Somewhere I hope you're reading my latest 3-word poem. Michelle, come home.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful, Barack. You made me cry too.
God damn it, Barack. I demand you sell me the rights to that right now. I'll make a fortune. That was so beautiful and sad. And you even found an 8-bit version of the song because we're playing Pokemon Yellow. Oh, don't ever say we didn't do anything for you fans for the 10th episode.
It's just what my heart was feeling. But there's only one person who I want to hear that song, and she's already gone.
Barack,
Yes, Michelle?
I'm still going with Paul.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
fuck
out of
you,
my
Michelle,
office,
you heartless bitch.
You're
You
an
don't
enemy of the
deserve
state
Barack.
now.
I just don't know what to say.
Here's what you say. Forget her. She didn't deserve you, Barack. We got your back and we'll never leave your side.
No matter what we may say during these videos, no matter what we say to the press about politics, we're best friends. The 44th to the 46th will always stick together. We love you, buddy.
Deep down, I always knew that. It just feels really great to hear out loud sometimes. I love you too, guys. Now, what do you say we wrap up episode 10 the right way?
You got it, buddy. Let me just turn off Team Viewer and we'll finish off Giovanni.
Oh, Biden, you senile bastard, never change.
Was this seriously the best Giovanni had to offer? Pokemon only marginally stronger than all of the grunts in here? Yeah, the Persian is level 29, but that's nothing for our team. Just about everybody is level 29, so I'm going to have Pikachu finish him off for us.
Hell yeah, Joe. You said it. We've grown such a great team that George doesn't get all the time to shine that he deserves. Let's have him take down this kitty. He should just hand us the scope now.
Imagine using a guard spec on the turn before death. The old man is losing it. The 8th badge will be a cakewalk at this rate.
And just like that, we're done with the Rocket Game Corner. Way to go, Joe and Secret Service via TeamViewer. We're one step closer on our journey.
Don't forget, Donald, we're actually not done yet. When we get off the elevator, there's always that last grunt who has no idea the operation has been foiled and tries to battle us.
You would think he got the message, but they must really not care about him.
Oh well, more free experience and more recording time with the boys. Works for me.
This last grunt is like the Biden of Team Rocket. Has no idea what's going on and just interacts with people to interact.
We were never going to get through this episode being completely wholesome, were we?
Obviously not Joe. Now kick Rocket Biden's ass and let's get out of here.
Sounds good to me. Watch him be the actual final boss of this area, and Giovanni is just the puppet.
I mean, that would be one hell of a twist. But seeing he has only 2 Pokemon and started with a level 22, yeah, I don't think so.
Honestly, Joe. I wish that was how it played out. You would think you took care of everything, and bam, here comes 4 level 30 Pokemon ready to kick your ass. We should have wrote the script for this game.
Not going to lie, with all the coughings that are in here, I would have thought a few of them would use self-destruct on us. We got really lucky with that.
I mean, we were prepared and bought plenty of revives before the episode since we knew you were playing, and we did use most of the TM moves we had stashed away in the PC on some of our Pokemon, just in case any of you didn't notice.
And now, we're finally done with this place. Great job as always, Joe. To be honest, you've been arguably our best player to this point.
Oh, thanks, Barack. How about you take the money we won down here over to the slots and have some fun? You deserve it.
That does sound like a great idea, but I have other plans already.
And what might that be, Barack?
Well, if I remember correctly, I think a certain someone invited this bachelor out to the clubs in Saffron City. Maybe teach me a few of his moves.
You've got a lot to learn, but we've got all the time in the world to teach you. Ain't any other way I'd want it. That's going to wrap it up for episode 10, everybody. Thank you so much for being with us up to this point.
We never knew if the series would have actually made it 10 episodes, but it's the support and kind messages that keep us going. You all are the best community on YouTube, and we couldn't be more grateful to have you.
10 down, and who knows how many to go. See you next week, everyone.